Hello and welcome back to CEO for some more Mortal Kombat action. I'm History Behind the Warrior, joined by the magnificent Tento and Commentary. It's great to have you here, man.
Hey, great for you to fly over here. I know that flight was it took a minute going on the pond. You feel me?
Quite brutal.
It took quite a minute. But yeah, you guys, we're on to our second set of pool action. Our first set of pools got done. People like Bio made it out of their pool. I believe Jukes also made it out of pool winner side. Pop Tart and Woozy played. That was winner's side. I don't know who was the verdict of that was. Mash House boys, of course, they're making noise. Big shout out to them. But yeah, we have a lot of action going on underway. Right now, we're going to look begin the thing set up currently. I believe KP's coming up to the stand for play. Yes, KP's actually playing. He's not just commentating here. He's showing you guys he can press the buttons and he can talk at the same time. You feel me? But yeah, right now, how you feeling about the tournament so far?
There's a lot of things. I'm thinking a lot of things. Mostly because I'm very ecstatic that we're back to an offline presence.
Yes.
We are having players all across the board come together and show how good they are. And it must be said, a lot has changed in terms of what has been going on. Of course, since February 2019, we've been in an online presence, but many people since that point have, of course, leveled up with customization and, the freedom of making your fighter feel like your fighter has definitely changed the landscape of Mortal Kombat 11 and how you approach the game going forward with the variation systems and, the characters we do have at hand, because, of course, we've had Combat Pack 2 as well.
Yeah, it's like this is the first. I think this is actually the first since Frosting Faustings of 2019. Was that? No, that was 2020. That was the last big offline for MK11. This is probably the big one that was the biggest one since that just has been open to the public.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people here. It's a lot of people. We got people like BDG, up-and-comers like J-Chan, Too Easy, Full Auto, Jukes is here. You guys, he's not playing, but Dio and Ninja Killer is also in presence. Yeah, I definitely saw Ninja Killer talking to Dio over there. So, but they're not playing, of course. They just want to come in here and spectate and whatnot. But yes, we got some big names over here so far, but everybody's keeping it quiet and whatnot. But yeah, in this pool, we have a lot of action. I know Full Auto is going to be coming up. Ooh. BDG is also coming up also.
That's
like I said, J-Chan is probably going to be one a lot of people haven't heard of, but he's going to be making some upsets. I promise you that. It's just looking really, really tough right now, so we're going to see.
I'm really excited to see what's going to be brought to the table. Like I said, this is the first time we've had an offline in a very long time. If anyone wants to prove themselves, it's definitely now. We are very far into the game's lifespan. This could possibly be considered maybe the last major event for Mortal Kombat 11.
Yes.
And what a better place to make a mark for your career than at the last event.
I'm just waiting for people to figure out that 4-2 is not reactable from Sub-Zero. Because K7 is also in this pool, by the way. K7 is not just playing Strive. He's also playing in this pool as well. And I want to see some Cabezas blessed by that 4-2 because, no, you're not going to react to that.
Yeah, I think this will be the determining factor. Should we make it that?
Yeah, this is going to be the determining factor. You're going to see some Cabezas blessed, period. I'm sorry, it's just going to be what it is. But, hey, we got KP on the stand. He's going to go against, I forget the guy's name, just slipped me. But as you guys know, KP, Kitana main, also Jade, rocking the Adenian boys. But
yes, I saw him playing Cassie in pools as well, actually.
You saw Cassie?
I'm playing a lot of games. But I'm very excited to see what KB pulls out the hat. Of course, doesn't have a lot of free time. Has been playing a lot of Street Fighter in his free time, actually.
Yes, he's been playing a lot of Street Fighter on the side. And playing multiple fighting games, people don't know, it actually increases your skills in the set fighting game you begin with or that other fighting game. Because use K7 as an example. They be saying that when K7 plays Strive, you see the NRS in him. When he presses buttons. They say he does not care about frames, and that's what you see that. Your skills will carry over when you play different fighting games, and you will either add to that or you add to your main fighting game. It always happens.
I always think it's
no button check. They're going straight into it. Just raw, no protection. Oh my goodness. Okay. Mask on though. Please keep the mask on.
Stay safe, everyone. Look after yourselves.
Aura offers Cassie. Oh, this is Sakkano. Mash House. Okay, I got you.
Talking about the Mash House boys,
Mash House boys. I didn't see what variation he was running though. Yeah, he's going with a lot of stuff. No punish on that rip grab though.
Yeah, gonna get the bug set up though. Gonna have to hold that block. Low. Yeah, very active jump one.
And he's running teleport. That means he has so much damage available.
Very, very scary character. You have to deal with a mix-up game, but there it
Watch
is.
out for bug. -3 on that.
Still my turn. Down one, gets the grab. You didn't expect. That's important to work with.
Is that a bug? Yes.
Very Very strong for Sakkano.
It becomes scary for Cassie because once the bug is on the ground, it limits what you can do because you can't just go in unless you want to risk throwing at that forward 2 KB. That was almost a big whip punish. Oh, big chip is an issue. The grab, no, it's just 1-2.
Does have the screen to work with, so KB's in a quite comfortable position if he has the screen to work with, but does have to be wary of course, that disgusting teleport that Cora does have.
I wonder if you could teleport punish that because the second hit it as a high. Oh, good thing with the shoulder charge. Oh my God, you were blocking late. Your face is gone. That's so unfortunate. The grab whip and the down 2 whips.
No one.
You hate to see it, and he broke away, and KP didn't have pulse to do anything. Oh, KP elected not to use a KB right there. Also.
Possibly not ready for that to hit himself. There's the upward grab. Both players being so incredibly patient, waiting for him to open up the other.
Oh, goes for Opti, but he misses it. Let's be punished. Does the plus frames? No, he whiffed. Is it because her foot stood up and missed it?
Yep, her foot stood up just at the right angle.
All right. KP looked like he was just getting on top of all the scrambles that was right there in that moment. Like, Sakkano was in control of that first round, but when it came to scrambling-wise, KP was just really just taking advantage of every situation.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely spacing himself extremely well. Very cool way. Doesn't have to
Minus
deal with
5 on that.
pressure.
All right, full combo with the reset. Yes, the grab.
Standing one.
Fan switch. What kind of check?
Forward 2, but players just checking each other at the moment, trying to find an opening.
Your guts are scrambled.
One check. Get full combo punish now.
Oh, it's just a bug too. You got to hold that. Very wise to KP because he had definitely did not continue the combo once he realized to get that punish off the back too.
Yeah, Sakkano currently sitting on fatal blow as well, waiting for KP. Maybe a jump, maybe just press one button.
Nice tech.
Beautiful.
Nice
double tech.
Oh, and a whip with the gunshot, but the down 2 whips. The shoulder. He let go a block too because that was definitely not chip out. I want Sakkano to throw out more random teleports. Put that threat into KP's mind because
100%.
He has a lot of respect in the neutral right now. And I feel like he needs to don't do it too much. Don't do it too much, but definitely put the thought in the head.
I think it's definitely safe to say that you need to start establishing that to call out the opponent on what they're doing so they can reconsider their options on the table. You know, if you can mess up their game plan, they have to approach it in a different way. So maybe second guess their best option. Looks like we're
going
Nightwolf to Nightwolf. Interesting. A character that has become quite infamous on Twitch, courtesy of UK's own Foxy Grandpas. Stomping mud holes into people's chests.
Yes, I also run Nightwolf, and it's just his auto streaming. As you know, if you're offline, it's not real. It's it's just too much of a gap between the 1-1. But when you put in a command grab, that's when he becomes more of a threat. I feel like because you actually have to legitimately guess with the 1-1 and a stand 1. But we're gonna see. There's a reason why I'm commentating, so I'm gonna just shut up. Ooh, nice whip punch. Oh my God, he gets shot as soon as I said.
Yeah. Sakkano playing a very aggressive game, and KP just being caught by. Yeah, Sakkano just swinging, and it's catching every time.
Yo, is this a flawless? Just like that? Minus 5 on that. Down ones.
No,
grab.
Oh,
the forward throw. That was tricky.
Ooh, lightning arrow. Lightning arrow.
That is definitely in his advantage too because there's just so much in his mid. Cassie has the 952. Ooh, nice check. Yo, Sakkano with the Nightwolf right now. Hold on.
Very different beast than what we saw with his Devourer. It seems far more comfortable with this character.
Definitely more aggressive.
Gunshot. It's not a trade in KP's favor right now. Just to watch out for that. Uh-oh. Full combo punish. KP not going for the breakaway. Just hold on.
Oh, nice little jump. Break.
There it is. Go for the back one. Gunshots.
16% just like that. Big jump in. No. Whoops. Oh, lightning arrow just in his face. Overhead. Oh, and just because Nightwolf leans back just a bit, make that 1-1 whiff. Nice tech. Low. Minus 7 on that. No shim. Minus 7 on. Oh, but
no commitment. That's it. Very, very different ballpark game for Sakkano. Very impressed there, the Nightwolf.
Now does Kitana Prime go Jade? That is going to be the question.
I would consider the option. I feel like that would eliminate the threat of Lightning Arrow. And that is a very, very strong tool. Of course,
very
it's
good projectile.
Down, it's a mid. You know, you can hold and delay when you want to use it. Switch to Jade completely eliminates that.
Also, yep, you got Jade. Delia's dance. Deadly Assassin, I think that's Assassin's String, right? In the air ring, yes. That's to be expected.
Yeah, very much so. It's going to be interesting to see the counter adaptation on KP's part of how he's going to approach this matchup. But, you know, Jade's one of those characters that, you know, whilst she's a character that many people meme on because of how she can be played in a very capable player's hands, she can be very frustrating. Especially if the mix up of Delia stance, and there it is. There's the glove ready at work with the active frames on the Razor Rank.
It's all but staggered. You gotta guess. Also grab early, I like that. Establishing grab early right there just completely is going to create that mind game that he needed so he can get that throw KB. Oh, that's punish. No, he missed it. Gotta use stand one.
Oh, goes for the short up.
That might have been a flawless block attempt. Throw, I like it. Great Oki off the floor throw as well.
Yeah, this KB. Oh, a lot of patience.
Plays patience.
Sakkano.
Air rain.
Oh, beautiful. Well, that might have been a forbidden crushing blow we could have seen there.
And this is when the case where I would feel like Spirit Tracks would be a little bit better for Nightwolf in this case, because he can just roll in, because shoulder charges is. He can go under a lot of projectiles when he does so.
Yeah,
low that one. And he just, KP just expecting to chip.
Smart decision from KP, closing out a very convincing round. Sakkano switch to Nightwolf.
Round 2, fight.
So the Air Razor Rank has the corner to work with.
Razor Rank, no punish.
Oh, mixed up with the low.
All right, plus range. So a staggered low, I like that. Oh, gets to the mid.
Catches KP
Throw?
pressing.
No, he goes overhead. -6 on that.
Ooh.
All right, we the combo.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
combo. That's unfortunate. No sticks of butter to work with in terms of offense. 1, 4-2.
And he just gets the bar back in time, just right there. Shoulder, knockdown.
Have to come to work, but the down 2 dreaming.
Oh, we love this down 2 from Jade, you know this. -7 on that. Oh, no, gets hit.
Nice, spots
Grab.
down.
Oh, no, he just hits him. Yo, Sakkano right now. Mash House homies. The Mash House homies is making some noise in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but man, they're getting hyped for their boy.
Oh, yeah, they were trying to hype him up. Hype him up, getting ready.
Go the shoulder, gets interrupted by down 4.
Smelt the shoulder.
Both of these characters are very good hit advantage off the down 4, by the way. But Jay having better range. Actually, one of the better down 4s in the game. The throw once again.
Very, very good. There's a hurt foot.
Ooh.
Interesting trade right there. I don't know about looking trades.
Oh, KP was looking for that down 2. He was trying to take off Cetrion.
Sakkano has a fair bit of work to
-6
do.
on that flat. Ooh.
Very, very possible to even things out with KP.
Oh, another throw. KP's getting so much knowledge off the throws in this match.
Yep. Very, very simple. Of course, he does gain a crush blow on that forward throw as well. So maybe Sakkano being a bit wary of what to take it, but the short
That was definitely a flawless block attempt, I think. Out in the air, the throw.
Get Oki again.
Oh, KP with the footsies.
Not quite dead.
Oh,
Air
no.
Rank closes it out. That's a very back and forth set. My God.
His Nightwolf was nice. I liked what he was doing there. I wouldn't be surprised if he switched. I don't know. I know on any other character Sakkano plays, he might have a Scorpion, and I could definitely see that being used in this matchup. But I would, if I was him, I would probably stick with Nightwolf. I feel like he's doing pretty strong right now.
Very, very strong. He brought things back, and there was kind of an adaptation at the end. What was quite interesting that we actually didn't Sakkano bother using Nightwolf's Reflect at any point in time. And I feel that's quite valuable when you're dealing with a keep away character or a character with a projectile. It's a good standing normal. It's a good call out as well on his end.
Check him. He went what? He's thinking about Devora again.
Yeah, it hasn't quite got the character look. Oh, you know what? Don't say anything.
So he definitely now has teleporter in the threat. As soon as he can see how he can jump in the air, he can pretty much teleport on reaction if he really wants to. This is a better pick, but KP can definitely go back to Kitana if he need, I mean, not Kitana. Cassie if he feels need be. But we're going to see.
Yeah, you know, he's still got a fair few games. This could end up being KP's game, but some are very strong for Sakkano at the moment. Willow. To the bomb set up.
Oh, he tries to teleport on reaction, but no, the glade's going to hit.
Yeah, that might have been an intentional read on the glow itself. But still getting caught. Nice throw tech.
Knock down. Oh, the flaw's blocking him, but no up two. Oh, he's not immediate too. Got you? No, he's going to put knock down. But you got to hold that, and that's more plus frames too. Nice air to air. Another bug set up. The throw whiffs. Saggers it, the throw. Oh,
By the end of it, Rest deal with it
harassment right
all
now.
over again. flawless block, but has no power to work with. This is a very...
Sakkano. The Mash House boys is loud, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I miss this. I miss seeing your homies get hyped in the background. I love it. Support your boy. Ooh, the big whiff.
Yeah, that was a neutral drop as well. They really got a call out from Sakkano in there. His spot. Work to do. Catch him out the back too. Low.
Stand switch. That was cool. That's actually kind of, it's been a couple times with KP stand switch. I wonder if his buttons are actually correct.
Very well could be the case. You'd forget how common that actually is for people.
Oh, big one.
Oh, combo. KP gonna break away from this. You can choose the ball there.
Oh, he's trying to go for armor break. Oh, big jump. And that's good punish. No, KP didn't do anything. Go string. That claws block. Oh, goes to parry by accident.
Oh!
Down two? What's going on here? This scramble.
Buttons are being pressed and they are both
We love to see it. I love when buttons get pressed. Hey, man, I paid $60 for this controller. I'm going to press some goddamn buttons.
Get your money's worth, my
Yeah, you got to
friend.
put some buttons.
Very slow game being played at the moment by these two.
-3 on that. Roll, I like that for KP.
Get the forward throw again, getting so much mileage as you pointed out in the previous game.
Ooh, the throw.
That was very, very ballsy on KP's part.
Throws rocker for no reason. Oh, nice back to punish. Going to fatal? Or not. He's going to save it.
One more touch.
That might come to haunt him.
Out.
That might haunt him. Oh,
wow.
My God, the stomach. Gone.
Okay, I wasn't quite ready for that one.
I wasn't. He did it. Save that for the Kite 10. Man. She made sure the Kite 10 is never going to come back with that kick.
It's like one of those obvious ones where
that's
that's
tough
a catch. Like one of the obvious ones where he's like, he wouldn't actually go for that, would he? And Lord and behold.
Oh, one. Long range buttons.
Wrap her up.
Got knockdown. Goes for the low, delay, the throw, the tech though. Once again, long range, but it whiffs. KP doesn't get a punish though. Plus frames.
Yeah, oh,
punish.
that took a whip side go the right way.
He definitely tried to flawless block right there. No down one empty. The throw escape though, I like it. Now whip punish.
Back to.
Teleport is a threat. Teleport is a threat, you gotta be careful.
He goes for the glow, wants to eliminate any of those bug game.
Oh, no! But that's not the KB, doesn't count as a kick. Okay, that, yeah, it doesn't count as a kick. You gotta hold that. You gotta hold that. Yes! That's another one. Down two. Set up and then down two, that's it.
Breakaway. Oh.
You gotta hold this.
Instead.
Yo, Sakkano right now tying it up 2-2. Does KP go back to Cassie?
I feel like that's definitely going to be on the cards. Definitely going to be on the cards. Oh. Interesting.
All right.
Well, yeah.
Moving back into it.
KP currently taking his time, thinking about what he'd like to do.
Yeah, we got that game 5. KP's still taking a second to think about it right now. Seeing nodded his head, thinking about it right now. Going to Kitana.
Oh, hello.
Now
Okay.
the variation you're using though.
Go back to your favor.
He can't zone as much because you still had to teleport, that's the thing. But then again, Sakkano hasn't been throwing out teleport like, he's only been hit confirming for combos. He hasn't thrown it out just on a reaction or a read. So he's been playing it very safe. So, but he can throw it, like you can throw it through the wall, you know, at last minute for the last round. I mean, for the last game because you can just throw him off like that.
I mean, such as with the Jade crushing blow that we did see on the kick.
Yes.
Like, we didn't expect that because it's one of the obvious ones in the game, but it still happened. It worked. And allowed the KP to even out things on the board.
All right, we're going to see game 5.
Fight.
Who you guys liking in the chat? One's for DJT. I mean, I'm sorry. One's for KP.
KP.
And 2's for Sakkano. Master Salsbury own. All right, another knockdown right now.
Yeah,
Oh, nice duck again. The throw. All right, takes the corner.
KP. Gonna have the corner to work with. Nice. He goes for a point blank low ban. Interesting. Nice.
All right, nice fan lift.
Big jump free. Gonna go for the optimal. Oh,
That's it.
combo.
Knockdown. Sets up buck. Teleport. KP knows he got to hold it. The throw.
Both these players currently fighting for the corner at the moment. KP staggering, pressing a lot of buttons to check Sakkano, but Sakkano
Got to hold that. That's plus a billion. Down 2s. Low fan? No. Oh, it does have a KB off there. I just remember about that. Low fan once again. Nice rollback. No fatal blow though. Oh, the stagger, the throw, miss.
Oh, the whiff.
What? Staggers.
Oh,
the
my
hop.
God.
Whoa, KP woke? Hold on. The throw.
No,
the
wait.
clap back with the fan is going to take it. KP is going to take himself to match point. Hold on.
It was always going to end up this way, wasn't it? How these two have been playing against each other so back and forth.
But that short hop was woke.
Yeah, I never knew that was a thing.
If he might have that hidden tech, we didn't know about it. Sakkano, you can tell he's getting a little bit flustered right now. Just needs second pose. The throw.
Going down his game plan, and Sakkano getting clipped.
Another throw.
Forward throw.
KP has a miss right now. Oh, all right. Sakkano right now.
Breakaway.
Goes for it. Falls block. No, he goes for throw.
Throw himself. Life-wise are going to even up on one more touch, but
Oh, nice to advance.
yeah, just backing up. The one you have to deal with that.
Another throw.
Titan Army escape failed too.
Luckily, KP does not have any. Ooh. KP crushing blow throws off that. Jumping in.
Big jump.
Oh my goodness.
Me.
Sets up. Yo, that had to be an input error. No, that's so unfortunate for KP. The throw. That one's
down one.
checking. No beat it. No, he could have punished.
The ball.
Other side, no anti. No anti. It's whipping. Yo,
And it's the final
we have
match.
final. This is the first match at this pool? My goodness. KP start off back two. Nice to that fan. Doing another down two. A savage one at that. Then that pressure started. Another sweep. Oh, nice there for KP. Immediate breakaway though.
KP's got to be careful. Putting himself in the corner against
Right,
Commentators. Not a great time.
Momentum is definitely in Sakkano's favor. The match shots homie start getting support. They go the down two. KP was trying to tweet that chin check. Oh, all right. Oh, but you got a whole bug.
This is not bad. He has the screen to work.
Oh, he
Stun
went him
him up.
too. Another throw. This is looking very scary for KP right now.
Absolutely. He's fishing for a down two. Crushing blow to try and even out the boards right now, but Sakkano just spacing off, not wanting to overstep just in case.
Oh, with punish. That's it. That's it. Down two. He's done. He can't break away from this. That's it. Oh, wait. Oh, he didn't set up bug. Okay, that's it. This chip. There's no way. There's no way. This chip.
Oh, my goodness me.
Sakkano's going to take out KP and put him in losers. Sakkano, the match shots homie's going to move on. Yo.
Very, very excellent set between both of these players, and also our first game of these
The
pools.
first
So,
game.
you know, it's step it up, guys. Step it
You
up.
guys, like a lot of people have been leveling up in the background, especially those match shots boys. They are. I love their passion. Like I don't know if you guys can hear them in the background, but they are rooting off everybody. They have been screaming in this whole venue this entire time. I love it. This is what I miss the most. Your boys behind you to support, and that does play a factor. Little people know. If you're an opponent, KP probably not too much because he's a veteran than that. But as your opponent, like you can see all these people supporting you behind for your the person you're going against. It's like it can get to you sometimes. It truly can. It truly
100%.
can.
100%. Because the pressure's on then, you know.
Yes.
Sometimes some people who are anxious or get a little bit angsty when they play, sometimes hearing your opponent and their friends rooting for them can kind of throw them off the game a little bit.
Yes, again. Ooh, we got too easy on the stage going against.
Fantastic.
This guy in the Dragon Ball Z shirt, he's playing the wrong game. I don't recognize the color, but he's wearing a Dragon Ball Z shirt.
No, as you mentioned, it is such a pleasure to see everyone out here, you know, rooting for their players, their friends. You know, it's a nice brotherhood to see, like, just come together as well. And we have players all over the place.
Like I said, it's still passion for this game. There's so much spectacle about this game, but like no support in the last patch. If you have a community that supports the game, the community will always make this stuff happen, as you guys can see. As you guys can see right now, there's still so many people fired up about this game. All you guys watching, you guys make this happen. But Too Easy is on the stage. Too Easy, Florida native, everybody knows him. Known for his Cetrion and his sub. Also does have a Jade as well. Does also have Jade in. This man is rocking a sleeve? You rocking a sleeve for gaming? You're not playing basketball out here? What you doing? This man is ready. Headphones in, charged in.
It'll be good to see how Too Easy is, because I haven't seen Too Easy actually play since the replay event. Quite a while. You know, that was a very stacked tournament, and I know Too Easy wasn't too satisfied coming away from that. So I would imagine, knowing him, he's a very hungry man when it comes to thriving and getting better. So I'm very interested to see how he's leveled up since I have last seen him.
Yeah, and then also like what we just talked about, there's so many like newer players that came in during the time of quarantine. I actually might, I don't know this, the person that's next to the name yet, but I can't put a face to a name yet. And that's been a lot of people. A lot of people has been so many. I met so many good people already. Just being here, just like, oh my God, it's you, it's you. Meeting you in person for the first time after playing with you for a whole year, electronically, and we get to see you physically now. It's actually crazy.
No, it's a very wonderful experience to kind of come back to and see everyone's kind of grown in their own way. And honestly, one of my favorite parts is just seeing how people and players have evolved so much since so much of the foundation of the game has changed.
So many people have leveled up, and then like I said, it's like people still finding stuff for variations. Like there's still like there's just still so many things you can do with the variations. Like, we got a Jax. Hold on, a Jax? No, this can't be. Hold on, whose name is this? Guys in chat, remember that you can just type on !bracket to get an update on the bracket. This is pretty much the second set of pools. Big D and KP commentated the first one, so there was a lot of stuff that happened during those matches, so feel free to check it out. All right, we got a button check.
On the way for the rest of the evening, but second set of pools. Let's see who comes out on top here. We're currently going through a bit of a button check just before we jump into the fray. Looks like we're going to get some Cetrion action from 2Easy.
All right. Everybody knows and loves Cetrion, you know, the tornado lady herself, the wind goddess herself. Everybody loves seeing tornadoes and flames. She's just going as the avatar, just throwing everything at you, especially that strong wind. Looking like this, I swear, she has the wind that threw Dorothy to the Wiz in The Wizard of Oz. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the character's basically the avatar, but for Mortal Kombat.
Literally, this has everything. Except 1,000 health, she has 950.
Yeah.
I
mean, there's definitely going to be no complaints if you're on the receiving end of this character in that respect.
This is going to be a tough matchup, though. Jax
Cetrion does not sound like a very favorable matchup.
It's definitely a hill to climb, but Jax, in my opinion, has the biggest comeback factor in the game. Like, with heated arms, like, you have to, especially you have command grab and you have the overhead KD, it becomes a guess. You got to guess throw or mid, and it's so scary. Oh, Zengatsu. I remember this name vaguely. Oh, that's going to be a punish. No, he didn't get anything. Oh, that's counted. I'm sorry.
Back 3-3, gonna clip him the overhead. Players, it's the feeling out phase at the moment between the two of them, but this is definitely where 2Easy wants Zengatsu to be at. Full screen, stay away from him.
Push back on that. Look at that. 3 threes.
1-1, clips him.
Oh, I think his buttons are mixed up. Okay, so that was the second time where he dashed up. I'm positive that was a throw, and he went stand switch. Oh, all right, gonna get the line grab. Restand, throw.
Be only 90%, but those add up very, very quickly. Along with every other boulder she will throw your way.
Like Cetrion, we all know, like she's not a character that gets the big damage off the combo. She's a character that will literally win off a 50% chip.
Yep, very, very happily. The overextend, very simple, very effective. Whilst it may be seen in some cases as dry, it works. And if your opponent can't deal with all those projectiles, it's still a win at your end.
You need to flawless block those boulders if you want to get in. You have to. Do not let her get them and you brush frames and push it so far back. You're going to punish. No, he's not committing. He's just going to 4-4.
Yeah, unfortunately, it may seem Zengatsu might be a little bit scared to get his offense going at the moment, and 2Easy's taking his time.
Guys, remember, check your buttons. I feel like his buttons are actually kind of messed up because that is the second time where he's dashed up in front, and he's just done stand switch.
Happily chipping away at Zengatsu, bit by bit. He has to hold that block button.
Oh, good knockdown.
Floaty jump from Jack, the pain of his existence, and the lack of the flawless blocking on the borders is going to push him back each and every single time.
And Zengatsu is definitely getting frustrated right now. He's going to have to hold all this. 2Easy is his spine, keeping them at bay. But hey, fatal blow is a factor. 13 frame high, he's going at you.
Yeah, going to get a bit of heated arms on this as well. That is the case, but
the throw. Ooh, the down 3. Checks. Chip is an issue, and the 4-1 is going to do it.
I think there was a float over controls right there.
Yes.
Maybe some adjustments.
And I see the nod. I see the nod as Zengatsu. Yeah, he's shaking his head. Always, guys, remember, like, when you get to that setup, desync the controllers. That's number 1. And number 2, check your buttons. The buttons are not always going to be the same.
You can't fling and flail if your buttons aren't correct, gentlemen. But it's an important factor going forward. And again, remember, this is the first time in a long while we've actually been at an offline. So, it happens. It happens. We can see a very different ball game going forth. But again, that's the lack of flawless blocking shows a lot about the mindset in this matchup going for Zengatsu. Because if you just aren't flawless blocking that character, she will smother you. Well, so we got a character switch to the Clown Prince of Crime, Joker. Interesting choice. With characters at 950 and, you know, talking about characters with pretty wild combat factors.
Yes.
Joker's definitely one of them.
Joker having that throw KB off of that fatal blow cancel is becoming a very big factor. And he gets the fatal blow back, which is just a cherry on top. Hey, big shout out to Girl Dead in the background, by the way.
Wins at the moment. Quite a life advantage. Too easy. Again, the lower life pool not take as much damage, and I guess he's just getting clipped. Stuff forward to.
Check.
Again.
But the gaps and that big change to the patch. Remember, short hops do beat out most of the low pokes in the game. So Too Easy going clean over that down 4 and throwing that stone to his cabeza.
Yeah, very confident on the matchup at the moment.
Oh, he's running the bounce.
Getting crushing blow on that.
All right.
Burns into the boxing gloves.
Oh, drops it.
Combo.
Sakkano, you cannot right now. You cannot be showing those nerves. The down 2.
Beautifully timed Too Easy spot. Look at the rising wall.
Not disrespecting. All right, okay. Down 2.
Oh, and again, doesn't quite get the ender of that.
You might have been expected breakaway. I'm going to give him that one. Benefit of the doubt. Oh, rocks. Kenyatta. Oh, another restand. Oh, no. Didn't have the bar back in time. It's looking scary. All right, down 4. And then, yo, that was the second time Too Easy has actually ducked forward 2 and get the punish. Going right back into it, Zengatsu. I would have took a second.
I believe it would have been maybe a little bit of a breather to analyze the matchup. You know, it could definitely be nerves being a factor here. It's been a very long time. It's been offline, as I've said. But, you know, in this situation, you definitely want to get a big win on the board for yourself.
Oh, that was a nice reversal punish. Jack in the box. Oh, got clean over. That was so lucky. Too Easy. Scouting out that 4-2. Once again, ducking under and getting the punish before the overhead can hit. Oh, all right. Did a check from the goddess. No, drops it though.
That is very unfortunate. There's a lot of damage being left on the table right now, and there's a lot of buttons being pressed. Unfortunately, for him to get to it, Too Easy is picking at it.
Oh, we tried to do down 4 into boxing gloves? Yo, you may be a little bit too up for me. Yo. Oh, Too Easy is trying to hit him with the in and out move. The fatal blow.
Man.
No punish.
Catches out on the crushing blow. Already.
Yeah, he just wants to end this. He wants to end this.
Match point, Too Easy. Things looking quite comfortable for him in winner's side.
Round 2, fight.
Oh, nice anti. Nothing off of it. One push. Version? Yes, sir. Flip it down 2.
Beautiful.
Go for a full thing. Oh, okay. 30%.
Good. This is a nice amount of damage and momentum at the start of the game. But now a big down 2. Fireball.
Oh, no, miss. All right.
Like
No, drops it once again. That is so unfortunate to get to. It's going to hurt his momentum. Push back on that. Flames.
A little low ground pounds.
All the elements right now.
See, this is where Too Easy can be very, very content with just not wanting to overextend. This is Joker.
All right. Combo.
Active
That's
jump
going to be it.
1. That's going to be it.
All right. Zengatsu's on lines of life.
Get to bring in a round back. Down, but far from out.
Oh, another duck on that 4-2.
Going to rising wall. Good stuff for Too Easy. Staggering the standing one.
Remember when that standing one was +3? Yeah, I remember those bad days. I remember those horrid days.
Right now, Too Easy controlling a lot of momentum with the win, and Zengatsu just not blocking it at the moment.
Oh, rocks. Back on it. Oh, that one checked. No cancel though. Oh, it spins it. Okay.
Confirms it. Super.
Gonna be about 400. This does a lot of damage, by the way.
Oh, cries in Jason Todd.
My goodness, look at it. It's so violent.
That is so much damage. My goodness.
Remember, since you guys left up, so it does a little bit more to her. He's gonna leap in. Leap's coming, and he scouted it too. Rocks.
Too Easy.
That's gonna be flamed, and Too Easy's gonna take it. Over Zengatsu 3-0. Moving on to the winner's side of the brackets.
Quite a comfortable win there for Too Easy. Definitely understood the matchup, and I feel like Zengatsu's nerves may have been a factor in that.
Yeah,
There's a lot
like-
of unfortunate whiff strings. And
When you're going over to that, like I said, especially when you're going to this, being your first offline, this is a big offline. Like, there's
Yes.
a lot of people here, a lot of big names. This is a crowd watching you, too. It can get to you sometimes, especially you're going to, and then especially going against a bigger name. It can definitely get you sometimes. Also, buttons are a little bit different. The timing is different. All these things play a factor as transfer from online to offline. Give it time. You're not going to always just do great right off the bat. Definitely need time to adjust.
Yeah, and you know what? It's still early days. You know, at this point, you know, the pools are still opening up. Everyone's still trying to get their games in, some familiarity. Maybe get warmed up if they're a little bit nervous, because I know some people get quite anxious if they're scared of playing on stream as well. That's always a factor. But, yeah, you know, there's a plethora of different reasons that could be the case. But who knows?
Yeah.
It might see Zengatsu a little bit later on if he tidies up his execution.
Yes, execution is a big thing, but yeah, also nerves is a big thing. In my opinion, composure is the #1 thing that you need offline. You cannot let anything get to you. You need to make sure you stay composed, because those little moments where you crack and your opponent sees that, they can just go in for the kill. And it is so much more important on this big stage. Extremely much more. So yeah, it's definitely a little bit serious. But we have, ooh, it looks like we have Matrix and BlackJezus on the stage.
Really? Interesting.
Ooh,
You
this
know
will be
what?
an interesting one.
Has to be said, I love coming to these offlines. I'm missing all of these people who I recognize online, and just
Yes.
they're all here in person. I get to talk about how they're destroying each other. It's
Yes.
fantastic.
Matrix very own, Mega now. It's not just Mystery Esports. It's they combined it. So Mega Matrix is going to be going against VL's very own BlackJezus. Now, Jesus plays Shiva. Shiva got demolished in that patch.
I believe that's kind of, it's weird. So the changes to Shiva, I feel, were definitely needed at a certain point.
But not to
because-
that extent.
Yes, there was a bar, and it got pushed a little bit too much in
Yeah.
that sense. But, you know, I feel, you know, after, I think 95% of the players here had their 0 stomped out through their chest. I think those people are quite forgiving of
Oh, is he going Scorpion? Oh, okay, I respect that. But yeah, he also plays Scorpion on the side, so that's respectable. He also plays Scorpion. Matrix has always been known for his noob, one of the best noobs out there, definitely doing his thing. Also, he, I believe he finished top 2 in Slayer's Path to Pro for CEO to get this trip actually out here.
That's very impressive.
Big shout out to
showing.
Mep Slayer and his nighttime crew. Big shout out to the Demon House crew as well. They've been doing their thing.
Yes,
But hey, butt check,
Oh, no, I think we might be getting right into it.
butt check.
Oh, not blackjack.
Tweety, I believe JT actually lost to Kakoi. He reversed 3-0'd him with sub. But
Yes.
Pop-Tart and Woozy, I am not sure about.
We're in see fist bumps engaged, and we are going to get a match started.
All right. And intros rock. Oh, this is canon.
Oh, super cannon.
It gave me unspeakable power.
I will take it from you.
Oh, this is canon. Hanzo don't play anything about Kwai Lang.
So
Take him out. Oh, gets back to early, but doesn't confirm.
no, I don't think he quite believed that. That might have been just a bit of a tone setter for the rest of this game.
All right, so Scorpion is one of those characters in the patch where I felt like people feel like he didn't benefit much off of because of the change with the variations. In my opinion, if you're running teleport cancel, I feel like the ideal blade, you need to run Shin Blade because that's where you get the most damage off of. The buff, it really doesn't get much off of because you're not running, Death Spear, basically burning Scepter. Burning Spear. Searing Rage, I'm sorry. Searing Rage variation, you're not getting too much off the buff. Down 3 off tension.
Really, when it comes to this variation of Scorpion, when it comes to flame buff and the teleport cancel itself, it's also giving yourself the safety of what, the risks that come with utilizing character like Scorpion, and really kind of enforcing what could only be described as a strike throw game. I respect forward 3, stunning 2-1, down 3, and of course his throw gets a great OP on his forward.
Ooh, gets clipped.
Oh, no.
That's gonna be it. And he's loading up that clone KB.
Oh yeah, bring back flashbacks of Mortal Kombat 9 in the corner.
Matrix. Start off early with the rounds. One thing about the flame buff from Scorpion, he tried to get the trip guard on the other side with the teleport, but he just unfortunately whips. Gonna go for big damage? No, he drops it.
Catches the back 3, so that's the corner to work with, but beautiful flawless block right there.
Yeah, one thing about the burning scepter, the buff with Scorpion right here is that it actually gives a restand in the corner if you do a meter burn. So that is actually going to be a little bit of a factor as well. Blocks the overhead directly.
Alright, so we get a full combo, but breakaway.
All right, throw in, escape failed on that.
And we can whoa.
Back two, was that a reaction or was that a
I
forward
think-
two that
Yeah,
got
that was
auto-corrected?
a forward two auto-corrected, for sure.
Yeah, that's throw KB. What's it outside, the throw? No.
A lot of neutral ducking, he's going to pop over his head. Three, there it is once again.
That 4-3, I mean, back three has definitely been going over his head a lot more. He has throw KB and fatal blow, so if it becomes strike, they'll really. Oh no, that is unfortunate.
Unfortunate. This is still definitely in Zeus'
That's
territory.
it.
Yep, there it is. Standing 4, super.
The random spear is going to take it, yo. All right. BlackJezus is going to put himself on the board.
No, very, very important. Used up one asset to bring things back, but let's also not forget, he does have that crushing blow throw tied to it at the moment. Remember, Matrix still has that in mind. Now 3, 4, 3. Yep, 4, 3, 4.
Low slide, the mix.
3, 4.
All right, overhead again.
Very solid play in both these players' part.
Oh, down two. That was lucky that wasn't KB. Oh, nice walls block on that. That's going to be KB.
There it is.
Oh my god, his back. That poor man.
Cash out and damage very early. Activate the flame buff. What a
Oh,
teleport.
nice. Ooh, that was nice blocking that forward three. Oh, he had KB of his own.
Back-to-back KBs. Things looking pretty grim for both players at the moment. Both under 50. That's a very
Oh, we got to break away from this. No, he
Oh,
doesn't.
no, he did
That's
get
it.
it in time. That's a double.
Oh no, he could have been done wrong.
Oh, that's going to take down. This is not looking good for Matrix. He's in the lead.
No, that was so desperate. That's so uncharacteristic from Matrix.
That was very unfortunate.
Gets a little impatient, goes for teleport, gets punished. BJ.
Small decisions leading to very big damage, and very, very unfortunate. I thought Matrix had that in the bag for the most part.
BJ is going to take that first game. Let's cancel.
Great flame buff. Let's see if Matrix is able to retain composure from the previous game.
Oh, that was a nice reaction.
Very
That was rough.
a lot of patience being shown between both these players. I think they're just waiting for one to overextend, get that big whiff punish.
I like the range. Oh, he did down front to spear. This man is, whoa, wild. Picking up in. All right, goes to back three. Very slow-paced game right now.
Yeah, it's very slow, very simple. I'd say methodical in that sense. Just no one to overextend. Very slow.
BJ just wants to stay at that range where he can react if he needs to, but just really just flipping out with just pokes. Oh no. And just going back to neutral. Off the spear. Oh, it's not going to be
There it
KB.
is.
Oh, he thought it was KB.
That was unfortunate. Didn't quite get the cutscene going on right there. Back one.
Oh no. That's unfortunate. Go slide.
3 down 3.
Oh, gets
1-1.
low mix again. And that's going to be it.
Explosions add up slowly but surely. They don't do a lot of damage by themselves, but if you get hit by them 12 times.
All right, I'm going to get the spear. We're going to get a trade lucky off of that.
Nice.
spear.
Unfortunately, doesn't know the flawless block of that. Can actually punish it.
Give it down three. Down three. No. -2 on that. Confirm though.
1, 2, 2,
Gotta go
4,
for
2.
Shimmy.
This is not going to be a fun place to be stuck against Noob Cyber of all characters.
Ooh, that's going to convenience spend it. Yes. Breaks the nose. Oh my god.
31%. Nice bit of damage, and things aren't looking too great for Zeus this round.
Chip issue. Yes. It's going to take it. Yo, Matrix. Tied it up 1-1. Just win the quarters.
Yeah, definitely wanted to correct the errors of the previous game in that sense, you know. I can understand that. It was the small decisions that led to the biggest damage. It can be a little bit composure breaking, can definitely shatter your confidence, but you know, definitely not Matrix in that respect. Bring things back.
Always, always, always. If you feel like you lost during the match, please take that time in the character select screen. You have all the time you can. Well, not all the time, but you can definitely take some time. It helps out.
Some type of breather is required. Regain your composure. Reset your mindset if you're a bit on tilt.
Ooh,
Kind
big
of
whip
a
punch.
mistake. 1-3. That's a nice amount of damage on the board. 4 checks. 4-3, 4.
Rashid has not been flawless blocking the second hit of 4-3-4. Not too
Yeah.
much at least.
It's very important information going forward because you need to call that out super early or you just abuse that to your own favor. Checks once again.
Back throw. Up here. Gonna flame up. Ooh, on pressing. He could have spent fatal if he really wanted to. Oh no, big whip on his matrix.
Nice healthy amount of damage on the board. And
He can get speared.
It has to be careful.
He's fishing for it.
You saw what happened in the last game.
He's fishing for it. Have one check.
Oh
One is a fatal. Is that death? Is that what the buff?
Very well could be.
Yeah, he's dead. I think he's dead.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, he's gone.
Yeah, that's it.
Yo.
Wow.
BJ with the reactions, with the teleport.
Round 2. Fight.
Again, it's the one small tiny decision. Catch the teleport. One more there. Catch out the pressure blow.
Oh, yes. Roman Reigns in the building. Want that dot damage. All right, big launch. Down twos.
Oh, look at that cheeky optimal.
Nice blocking him for a 3.
Projectile. 2-1 low slide.
As much as that's a punish. No,
Oh,
you
no
dropped
punish.
Matrix has been getting hit pretty much 50-50 by that back 3 also. He's been blocking a lot, but he also been getting hit. Ooh. A little extra damage with that debuff just ran out, but just a tad bit of damage. Just backs up. Down 3s.
2-1, 4-3.
Oh, he tried to read a throw? Gonna buff up.
A bit of work, but as we did see in the last game, sometimes it takes one teleport reaction.
The throw whiffs, that's gonna be it. All right. Decisive game 3 right here. This is gonna decide who's gonna have the momentum going into that potential last game.
That is an outrageous amount of damage of the 1-1
Yes.
3 into the low slide.
That's why Shadow Slide, when they gave him that buff in the Aftermath patch, it was just too big. Like, it's just so much guaranteed damage off a low slide of 1-1-3. Like, you get shimmied and you lose 25.
Character's quite a monster at this point in time. Put behind them a very capable character. Stands the game very, very well.
And I feel like Noob is one of those characters definitely not talked about enough. Like, he's just really just strong all around. He literally has everything. That teleport on the wake up. Hold on. Punish. Overhead block, though. Now 3s. Ooh, 4-3-4. He already spent it, though.
Again.
Throw. Hold on.
He might be fishing for that crushing blow at the moment.
BJ definitely has momentum right now. Going to go back to neutral. He's just going to back up. Oh, no, he wasn't.
Blocks. Ghost ball.
He tries to interrupt the gap. Oh, another. Oh, he is blessing his Cabeza right now. The throw, that ends with the down 3.
Yeah.
Look at that with the KB.
Throw took priority. Things not looking too great.
Block the overhead. Oh, but no, he could have had it. That could have been a fatal blow, and that could have been death. You want to make that car commit. Oh, no, that was so unfortunate. That was a whiff. That's going to be it. Yo.
Yeah, definitely quite a bit of whiffing going on both players' sides at this point, but you know, you really got to cash out when you've got all that just meter and supers on your deck. Got to get it.
That was definitely supposed to be a 4-3, I think, and he got stand 3, and then Matrix just capitalized on it instantly, 1-1-3 into fatal, and that's definitely going to do it. Noob has one of those very, very high damage of fatals. That's definitely going to, does a chunk, truthfully a chunk.
Wouldn't expect anything less from a character like Noob Cyber, who has historically had quite impressive damage output when it's come to these games. You know, of course, we have a nice little callback to Mortal Kombat 9, for example. Fun character, unless you got put in a corner against him.
Oh, yeah, just teleport setups non-stop, just doing the teleport.
Of
Low
course.
slide, you just got to hold it. Just dealing with just constant setups. That was a setup character, man.
Very much so. Very entertaining, very engaging. And saying that, Noob still brings a lot of those tools over into this game. It was a fantastic shadow.
All right.
Wait,
Want Shiva?
hello.
Going with the queen? Do we have the queens in the chat? Oh, no. No queens in the chat. Never mind. No for the queens for the chat. Foxy's coat can stand down. they were gonna uprise. It was gonna be terrifying.
You think that will stop this?
No. Yeah, it was gonna be terrible. I was gonna it was gonna see something, but for the queens, I was gonna be terrified. Chat was gonna be just taking over by that woman's face. But no.
I see the beast has been unleashed in the chat. There we go. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see.
Sticking with Scorpion, I respect it.
Fight.
Matrix is pretty much, I've only seen him really pretty much loyally stick with Noob. I'm positive he has more characters, but most of the time, and Noob's not as, he had the reaction, but he didn't commit.
Reactions are super important, but you know, you've got to keep that in mind. Again, it's a case of damage on the table. Take everything you can. Scenario especially armor.
That was a very expensive interaction, by the way. That was 3 bars on that.
My goodness. Worth it? Very much a question. Set on the board.
Maybe KB. Oh, back.
Threes. Attempt to call out on a breakaway right there. Plays backing up.
And that armor break, like, it's just so scary when it comes to armor break, because it's always that mind game, like, I know you know that I'm going to break, but it's like, what are you going to do?
Is she actually...
That's it, fatal.
Yep, that would be it.
Yep,
but
that's
anyone
it.
for the breakaway, that's unskilled damage.
Just that for sure. All right, BJ taking that first round.
Oh man, Bihan can catch a break out, can he?
If you break away from that, that's guaranteed 400 damage off of that KB. What?
Whoa!
What?
Galaxy break.
I ain't never seen stand for anti.
Oh. Both of these players
Okay, I
are
love it.
swinging.
I love wake up down twos. Yeah, just don't hold that.
2-2 goes into ball.
Oh, frozen.
Ooh,
Shout out to his poison,
hello.
bro. Oh no, he drops it. And he doesn't have any to break. Hold this. You gonna go side switch? No.
Cash out, nice 36% on the board. Cancel forward 3-4. Back one check. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of damage. Down but
Lots
not
of
out.
damage. Throw another underwriter. Ooh, through off that right. Now threes. Bro, nice escape there.
No defensive meter. That was very unsafe.
Matrix putting himself on set point, trying to put BJ into the loser's bracket, but hey, BJ has definitely made his, proven himself to try to get into it. But no, air. Gonna get a full combo. Another restart? No, he's going for damage.
Cash out on the damage. 2-1 down 4 into slide. Forward 3 checks. Both players staggering their buttons, waiting for a bite.
All right, spin that 4-3 KB.
Pushing back in as
Oh
well.
no, and it was.
Punish.
What can he punish? I think he might be able to punish with back two with that actually.
I believe so. I believe so.
The West Wing punish. He's getting a little bit desperate with these back threes, been calling him whiffing.
Oh, pulls him out with a spin.
Oh, and that was reaction. Yes. Matrix gonna take it. 3-1 over BJ.
Very, very back and forth set between the two.
Yes.
Very, very.
Definitely BJ was in control, but then Matrix started playing that hit space game. You saw like the teleport was a factor, especially with the cancel, but then afterwards you see BJ just like, you know what? I mean, you see Matrix like, you know what? I'm going to just slow down my tempo, and I'll make this stuff happen right here. So yeah, it was definitely, it was back and forth, but then Matrix was able to come out on top. But BJ is not out of it. He's going to be in the lower bracket.
You know, it's very exciting to see how people are now approaching things from an offline, from an online scenario to an offline scenario, and how things are different, how they're approaching the game and their mindsets. You know, it's just really nice to see how they take away that and
Just
how they're approaching going forward.
Frame data literally changes offline from online.
Yes.
Like
yes,
people
it
do not
does.
realize that. Like you can, I literally see people reacting, like physically, like stand up, react 2-4-2. I'm here, huh, Rashid? Hold on, huh? The Fujin God is gonna be here playing on stream.
Looking
I'm gonna see
forward
that in a second.
to these sets. You know, they've been absolutely fantastic so far, and you know, this is just pools, man. We've got tomorrow too.
If you
It's
guys,
gonna get better.
yeah, if you guys do not know, I believe it's gonna be pools all day today. Top 48 to top 16, and then top 16 tomorrow to top 8, and then top 8 will be tomorrow on Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For you guys do not know in the chat. So before we get into our next match, we're gonna just tell you about a little products here at the CEO event. As you guys know, there's a whole, you see all these sponsors behind me? Whole bunch of people making this stuff happen. We're going to show you guys some of those things. You can always feel free to click on any of the links. Also, that's going to be available on the CEO website as well. So we have the Infinity customizable Panda Global's very own. Look at this GameCube controller, bro.
That's
It's
so
amazing.
shiny.
You can customize it any way you want and any color you want. Feel free to check it out on Panda Global's very own controller. As you see, the link is right there. Please go make sure you check out these things. Oh, you see those expansion packs also in there.
Also, part of this event is Hitbox, as we pointed out. You know, Hitbox has become a very popular controller amongst the higher level players within the scene, ranging from Super Akumo to Zombu to Xynord. You know, it's become very successful, and I see why. You know, as much as I love to use controllers, it's so refreshing to approach something in a brand new way, and sometimes it actually helps me tighten up my execution, and it's just nice and different. A very healthy approach. Helps me expand my knowledge and my gameplay moving forward. Take advantage of this at hitboxarcade.com/CEO.
Also, the Fighting Festival 2022 coming up February 3rd and the 6th. That weekend, please, 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 you guys sign up at smashgg/FOF2022, or you can find out at festivalofflightsfights.com. As you see those games up there, you got Smash, Guilty Gear, Melty Blood, Nickelodeon All-Stars. We got Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Fighters, and Grand Blue. Please, if you guys can make that event, sign up. You see that pop bonus is at $7,000, and it's probably going to be more added to it.
We then have the XP5X Bluetooth controller for mobile and cloud gaming. Now, honestly, something like this is super useful, especially for someone like me who's actually traveling overseas. Something like this saves me so much time and blood and aches of, you know, having to watch something I'm not really enjoying. So definitely check those out. Help you a lot of time you're traveling around the globe, or even just to work, or maybe even school if that is the case.
All right, the local host, Smash Tournaments. Remember, the Smash Tour is coming online. Please, please, please make sure you check it out. There's plenty of time for you to level up in that Smash arena. Also, Fighting Game Wednesdays, as you see down there. Tekken 2nd, Drive Ball Fighters, Street Fighter, and Guilty Gear is going to be all up to play. Please check it out at those select locations. Local hosts, big shout outs to them.
And of course, don't forget that we do have a ton of beautiful and wonderful stickers at our fingertips. So please check the link on the screen. You know, visit 10-o.gg/merch. Support the fighting game scene, and I mean, just look at them. They're fantastic. I'm gonna take one of those Eris ones home. I think I'm gonna take a lot of those home.
Also, OTC Method A. You guys know stocks are in full control right now. Get on ahead of that game. Get ahead of that crypto. We got one-on-one mentorship, nightly streams, full tutorial in the Discord community. We can help you get your way to the top with all the networking and the trading in stocks. Please check it out at otcmethod.com.
Finally, last but not least, talking about supporting your community, please do reach out and go to ceo.gaminggen.gg and purchase some of the fantastic shirts that we do have on sale here. You know, all made by the community, for the community, to support the community. It goes a very long way, and you know, we want to thank these guys for even making this event possible and allowing this to really be a thing. So please support the heart and love within the FGC, and click on that link or scan the QR code on the right-hand side.
All right. Our next match is going away. We have K7, and I cannot see the person next to, but I see he has a jersey on. I think it might be Gruesome.
Oh, yes, K7 recently sponsored.
Oh, wait, is that Burning Oni? Mm-hmm. No way, that's not Burning Oni. That cannot be Burning Oni. That's not Burning Oni. No way. No, that's not. It's not. No, it's not Burning Oni for sure. That's Patient Impulse. That is who that is. That is Impulse. That is, whoa, man, this is going to be a good one. This is Impulse.
It's going to be a very exciting match between the two, but let's go keep in keep in mind with the case of K7. This is his first match under CGL too. Rocking their fresh new jersey.
Definitely, you got sponsored by CGL. Big shout outs to CGL for that new sponsored player of MK and Get Your Stride, K7. But hey, he's going against no slouch at all. This is going to be Patient Impulse, one of the Raiden gods out here. Definitely going to be doing this thing. But, no discrepancy here. Just talk.
No, I think we're ready to go over there. But, you know, that's quite interesting that you point out Raiden in that respect, because this is a character that we hear a fair bit of, but we don't see too often. And
yes.
When we do see them, they're very good.
Raiden is a character like, but again, no doubt about it. When he's in the beginning of the game, nobody played that man. He sucked. I'm sorry. He's butt cheeks. I'm sorry. It's just cheeks. The man's cheeks. But now he is very strong with not only with teleport being just utterly just going across the screen. But great pressure, great mid, and good damage, guaranteed damage after that Storm Sail change where he can guarantee a down 2. Like,
Yes.
big shout outs to one of the goons. What's the guy's name? Chloramite. Guaranteed, the man always, the walk back Andy, walking back, and then making sure he always gets that guaranteed damage off of the Storm Sail at all times. So, going into it, we got a button check? Are we going into it? It looks like they got game faces. I'm sorry. I'm saying they lean in. They ready.
They ready?
No, that was button check. Oh, they was leaning in. They had me ready and all that. I'm like, bro, what is this?
Trying to sabotage us here.
That was unbelievable. How you going to play me like that?
Right, checking that Storm Cell, just fresh checking those down twos.
All right, now, K7 has been focusing a lot on Strive. If you guys don't know, he's also in the Strive tournament. He's one of the top Leos out there. I know he hasn't been playing MK as much, but he does still have his sub. He also has a very strong Fujin as well on the side, and a Rain as well. So, he's going with the power of the mix first.
Do you serve humanity?
And the Elder God, Sub-Zero.
One cannot serve two masters.
Ooh. Sub-Zero, talking that talk to the Thunder God.
Let's see how this works out in game. CGL's K7 up against Patient Impulse.
Ooh, the teleport over here.
Not quite catching. Get good for only Oki.
Somebody over here.
She's low, not a lot of damage at the end of the day, but still feeding out phase, but beautiful reaction.
Oh no, that was lucky that he didn't get more damage off of that though. All right, big punish, no. Goes for 4-4, do it again. No, he goes for the overhead. That force?
Sub-Zero want to get that hit confirmable overhead low ice ball.
Hit.
Safe, creeping ice.
Oh, the stagger on, and that should be it. Oh wait. Rob, the Rob. Ladies and gentlemen, we know the 4-2 is coming. You know it comes. Oh no, he was so low. Oh no, had to be missed. No, that's gonna be it. That is
Sub-Zero.
so
Our first Sub-Zero on stream, and of course ends like that, doesn't it?
If you guys do not know about the art of the Rob, big shout out to Black Lives Matter. You put the ski mask on with Sub-Zero, and you hold that forward 2 into Fatal Blow. But in that case, he caught him flipping. Ooh, slide right into the lightning bolt.
That's our first slide we have seen. That's one locked in on the board.
Oh, this ice ball.
Pretty good.
He's getting a lot of he's getting a lot of missed inputs off that lightning. The lightning strike. Oh,
Escape fail 2 against Sub-Zero in the corner. Not a great place to be.
conversions.
Not the end.
Knew the break was coming. Then overcommit.
Yeah, double down 1. That's
Ooh,
2 down
good
1's a
spacing.
menace.
For the throw. Get off me.
Beautiful throw attack.
Ooh, he said over here. Now, he's going to do the. No, he's not.
Here's Protect once again. This game is just very, very slow when it needs to be. Don't want to overextend.
Defensive meter is coming back. Kind of scary right now. Ooh, teleports in play. Oh no, he had a big read. But
Fake
K7
out.
with the tech, the reactions, dog, that's it. That's it. Is that death?
Maybe he lands all
No,
the
that's death.
shields.
It's death. Oh wait, no, actually it's the last hit that does damage.
I think
no, it's
he
not.
goes-
He's alive.
Oh, the big knee.
Big knee. Coming in strong.
Things looking pretty back and forth between these two.
Fatal blow is off the table, but the throw escape is still on the favor of K7, as well as the slide KV and the 1-2-4 KV. Oh, nice ball block.
Three.
Impulse nose. Okay, back at low. And no meter to break too.
Cash out the damage, but another slide on the board.
One more slide, that's gonna be KB.
Oh, good attempt on the challenge.
I like the staggers right now for patient. Oh no, which one is he just committed? All right, also down 2.
Down 2.
Just getting his damage.
Yeah, prediction of a breakaway right there, but Force taking his time. Doesn't want to overextend, doesn't want to have to deal with that Sub-Zero.
Y'all seeing the name in there right there. He's being patient as you. I'm backing up right now. Keeping them
Time
listening
is
to that bait.
slowly ticking down.
Oh no.
Down 4.
Oh, 4-4. Oh, he tried to bait it, but he didn't get it. The ball's blocked. No. Down 4 again. Yo, the down one to Storm Sail. Yo.
Let it rip. Let
Hey.
it rip.
Patient impulse right now. The boys are getting the hype in the back. There's so much action going on right now, guys. You do not understand.
Cheering for the brother in arms right now, but let's see how much of that is actually going to pan out and matter in the grand scheme of things.
Ooh.
Check. Beautiful spacing. K7. Slide. Put him in the corner.
He has been spacing out that down 3 a lot with Raiden backing out.
You know, honestly, K7's spacing is very, very strong at the moment. But up to Impulse, bringing things back, having a very strong showing in the first game.
Ooh, trade. Both the back threes, battle of back threes. Nice ball.
Oh, the slide and then just back to back.
As I was about to compliment K7 about his neutral, and then you think about it's just about slide. No, he just goes in and does slide for no reason.
Absolutely.
But you always got to you had to put in that threat, so that's why it's good to do such things.
Yeah, that was actually a very good challenge there by Pulse, because I know that K7 has been checking with back 3-2 to back mashing to back 3-2, and it has been flipping Pulse.
No, threes to throw. Get off me though. Got to watch out for teleport. Boy, that was definitely a slide.
Slowing it down.
Oh, he does
there it is.
Oh, that's KB. He spins it.
Cash
I
out
respect
early.
it. I respect that. Just take the round. Don't give him no chance of a little improvement. Last time he left that, he got fatal blow and he almost lost.
Some of the lightning. Oh, and another slide. This KB's gone. Don't mean I am.
Exactly. Oh, that big jump. All right, overhead. No, just wakes up down too. The savagery. Oh my goodness.
Respect it.
All right, nice challenge.
Do ice ball. Cash out on the damage.
Oh, let's make a beza. Hey.
Low.
36% just like that. That's up his throw. Oh, goes in the rack. Still to this. He wouldn't slide again, would he? Oh my God. He
should have said anything. Should have said anything.
All right, to the corner.
This is win territory for both players.
Robbery.
Wrong move. Oh. Standing one goes for
Ball block.
ice.
No. He tried to. No, that's it.
There it is.
That stuff too many times. He gets to check off the back one. That's going to get a fatal blow. Patient info stays alive.
It's these very, very tiny micro decisions between the two. They've been slowing down the game pace in like so many different levels. See, I hear Pulse's getting a lot of enthusiasm right now from his friends.
Oh, 4-4. Try to go for KB.
Yeah, looking for that DLC KB.
Nice ball.
One check.
Oh, nice anti. That'll be punished? No. Just go for a down 4 check. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, Patient Impulse does. Oh, that was a nice flawless block on the side. Patient Impulse doesn't really go for the variation. He's just fine with Thunderwave, to be honest.
Very heavy stagger game at the moment, and in this case, I'm just being clipped. That one check.
Ooh.
2 ice ball. Remember, this is Sub-Zero, the
low.
comeback machine of comeback machines. Anything's possible.
Goes for knockdown like that. See that one?
Uh-oh. I smell robbery. I
Smell for overhead. That's going to be it. If he doesn't drop it, it's a slide.
That should just be enough.
Oh, no, it's not.
Magic Pixel.
The Magic Pistol is all he needs.
He's got to be careful. Remember what we saw that ball for earlier on. He can't overextend.
Ice ball? Is he going to do? He can't do ice ball. He just teleported.
Oh my
That's going to be it. That's down
God,
too.
that's it.
Yo.
Wow.
Patient Impulse and K7 with the nod with the fist, but he said, you got me. He said, you got me.
The name.
He said, you got me. I ain't going to lie about it. I ain't going to lie about it. You definitely got me. He called me slipping. I like it. The respect being shown. Now, like I said, K7, known for the Sub-Zero, but he does also have a Fujin. And I know he's pondering a lot of things right now.
That was a very, very good back and forth set between these two, and you can see K7 just kind of.
But you see the cosplay in the background? You see the Liu Kang, the
Yeah.
fire god?
Yeah, shout
that's
out
Candy.
to the CGL players,
Oh, yeah,
by the
definitely.
way. Of course, supporting and repping their team. We've got Fire God, Liu Kang, Kitana, and what I believe is Melina.
And he's
Left hand
going
side?
Fujin. I hear it. I hear it. I think I just heard a fan. I mean, I think I just, yes, I did. I heard the sword.
Oh, okay.
I heard the sword. He's going Fujin.
Fujin, very, very strong character in this game. Incredible movement, as well as having the ability of the thrill. Let's see how that all translates over here from K7.
Oh, he's getting so much mileage off the teleport. That's the thing. Like the teleport bait from the last match, just teleporting in place to get the 4-4 was just so clutch. All right, nice punish. No, he didn't commit.
Hit confirmed. Oh, that's movement's on point, bro.
Oh, drops it. Plus frames though.
Big jump free, down one check. Overhead.
Impulse has been getting so much mileage off that down 3. He has been harassing with that.
Yeah, incredibly strong tool. And if it lands every time, there's no reason to not do it.
Oh, he definitely went for a flawless block up 3. Oh, that was the first time he did the chokehold in the set. It would have to be it. Down 2.
Yep. Lean
Patient impulse.
Point.
On the verge.
K7 not too far behind at the moment, but we need to see this character fix really pay off.
Oh, he's running needle.
Interesting. No going for the air push, which is widely considered these days. You know, optimal Fujin.
Nice throw.
So let's keep him full screen.
Goes back to damage. 15%. Oh, meets Ed. He called out the. Oh,
Very
patient impulse right now.
good call out in the
B.
B. Okay.
The wake up fatal blow, and that is going to be it.
Close out the game.
Patient impulse taking it 3-0 over CGL's very own K7, spoiling. This is a CGL reveal tournament too.
Yeah.
Spoiling it.
Let's also not forget though, K7 still down, but not out. Also will be playing in Guilty Gear Strive.
Yes.
So he has a lot ahead of him. I can imagine, you know, juggling 2 tournaments is quite stressful
Yes. So
in that respect.
Ooh, and there's some people like that, like Sonic Fox, Justin Wong, that just juggles so many tournaments. Chris G. It's like, it's ridiculous, but
Really
yeah. So yeah, it's just so many things that you can do hard of. So yeah.
incredibly strong and good stuff. Looking forward.
So yeah. But underway, we're gonna have, what's it called? Getting our next match. There's been a lot of hype going in the background. I think it's one of the Mash House homies actually were able to take it. It's actually ridiculous, actually. But in the Mash House homies, definitely, they were getting hyped in the background over there. It was actually
absolutely.
like scary. Like it was just like, man. I think the Mash House homies, like I said, that plays a factor. Them yelling,
100%.
like a lot of people don't understand when you're backed over there, and you're especially like off stream. There's players behind you just watching, and they're yelling cleanly, and that's what Mash House homies is doing. They cheering on their boys, and I said that can't get you a lot.
What was going on there? I would be lying if I said that I didn't feel like K7 didn't feel like the room was on his side.
Yes.
They're very, very enthusiastic, you know, rooting for their boy.
Yeah, Patient Impulse is definitely no stranger at all. Glad he actually got to come out here and play as well too. Definitely did his thing, and yeah, he's going to be advancing on the bracket. But like I said, K7, no slouch at all. He's definitely you could definitely see him I could definitely see him still making it out of pools here. And it's crazy too because I actually predicted. I did CEO predictions. I predicted that he would probably lose Patient Impulse. I actually did predict that because, like I said, K7's he's been focusing on Strive. Been trying to strive to be the best players he could be over there. But yeah, he hasn't been playing MK as much. But of course, he want to come in and try both the tournaments. He's still a well-recognized and well-known Sub-Zero player. So I think he's gonna be in the way.
Yeah, plenty more time, you know. That, as I said, down but not out. It's a great start for the tournament, nonetheless. And again, these pools are absolutely fantastic. But I think we're gonna have another player of CGL.
Yes, we're gonna have Baylina. Baylina is gonna be coming. PR's very own, Koichi's very own from CGL is going against Rashid.
Oh,
yeah, this is a good one. This is gonna be a good one.
I think I might have been seeing them play casuals earlier as well, actually.
So this is gonna be interesting because you're gonna see it's definitely the Sonya gonna be coming out of Baylina. But Han is just known is known for his Fujin. So this is going to be very, very interesting, guys, in chat. Chat, remember, you guys can look at the bracket at any time, press exclamation point bracket. We're in our pretty much second set of pools. First set was commentated by KP and Big D. Matches on that side, so you guys know, Jukes made out his pool winner side. Who else made out their pool winner side? Yeah, I forgot.
I'm not gonna lie, it's become a blur because
it's been so much going on.
Yeah.
It's just like,
I mean, the games you had have been fantastic. I mean, our first game itself was explosive as hell, and we didn't expect that. So that's generally actually been the tone setter for this pool.
Yes,
if we're really honest.
Just non-stop action, and then people have been going at it, and it's been just great right now. But yeah, it looks like Han and Baylina are definitely getting this stuff started, getting their names up there on the board. But yeah, guys, please go check out that bracket. There's been so much going on. Like I said, in this pool, Kokoi, I wouldn't call it an upset, but he did beat DJT reverse 3-0 with sub. Yeah, it's been a lot going on. Sako, as we saw, Sako upset at KP, taking him out, putting him into losers as well. It's been just a lot going on, just completely so much going on.
Honestly, this entire tournament has kind of been... there's been a lot of upsets and a lot of crazy stuff that's been going on in pools. And again, it's just like it's the leveling up nature of coming from being online for so long to an offline situation. And again, it's like end of a game's lifespan. But if you want to make a mark, it's definitely here.
Yes. We got Baylina on player 1 side, Han on player 2. Guys, if you do not know, when you come to an offline event, please desync the controllers.
Oh,
desync them. Desync your controllers. You don't know how many times I've seen the match go on. Start button. Now guess what? We got to hold up tournament quiet because you didn't desync your controllers.
I say that
please.
if people do that, we find out who it is and we throw their controller into a wood chipper.
I like that.
I like that too.
Let's look at this.
New rule, guys.
Let's go on. Let's go on. Throw it into the wood chipper. Go away. All right, Han. Looks like he's setting up that playlist, getting it started right quick.
But what do you think of this matchup? Because if we're going to see Fujin against Sonya, I feel like that is quite a troublesome match.
Sonya is a character that people said that she got nerfed pretty bad, but her zoning is still extremely strong.
Yes.
Her projectile is fast. She has a KB on it. She has mix. Like,
Oh,
like
100%.
She still can mix you, and she can kill you. Like,
I mean, shout outs to Azerbaijan, right?
oh my goodness.
50-50 beast monster lands it every single time.
I'm like, man, I love watching Azerbaijan. I was like, man, when I saw him in bracket when he was supposed to be at Final Combat, I was like, man, this is it right here. Like, people don't know about this guy, and he's so good. And she's going Jade. I respect that. I respect that. Sonya might be a little bit not the way, but yeah, it's respectable. I can understand that.
I mean, utilizing glow is quite important for this matchup. Not wanting to deal with the harassment off the back too. Completely understandable in that case,
But he can definitely just, take this guy's Peter Pan action.
Yeah.
Take him into the tornado. Take her away, far away. And then
Throw
take
that in the bin. Just still doing a bit of a button check.
I love button checks that actually look like matches.
Yeah. I think we'll be good to go in a little bit, but this will be CGL's own Baylina, as we did see earlier on. The teammate K7 played very, very well. Hopefully she'll be able to ride some momentum here, put a big win on the board. It's the full team, well, not the full teams here, but a fair few. I know we do have one UK's own video game show. That'll be part of the final pause of this evening.
A lot of heavy hitters. I'm so glad you guys, the UK homies actually came through. Meeting all you guys.
We gotta come over, show some love, and also represent, because VGY has been also a very consistent player. In the offline premise, he's done very well offline, and after the time he's taken off, as he's pointed out with like the offline scenario world, I feel like for him, it's time for him to show how hard he has worked here at American Major and really kind of cement his legacy in that respect, especially after he made tidal waves with Shao Kahn all the way back at
oh yeah, I remember
Celtic
the
Throwdown.
best Shao. Everybody called him the best Shao. Able to hit confirm that 4-3-2. That was the most wildest thing to me. I'm like, man, you can hit confirm that single mid. You're goated. You're God. I'm sorry. You're okay. You can have it. You can have it. You're the best Shao. That's tough. Oh. All right, but getting into it right now. Fujin and Jade. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, it's gonna be Koishi's very young Baylina. Oh wait. We got Han saying no. No, he said no. Never mind. We got a flag on the play. Delay of game.
Good minute. Just going to quickly go fighter select once again. We can jump into our next game.
I wonder what happened. Is there an issue? The suspense is now just killing me now. Like, I want to see the match. And then you just over here like playing with me. It's like playing with my food. Speaking of food,
yes, very, very hungry. I'm looking forward to what we'll be able to eat after these games. But honestly, I think everyone's here hungry to get a big win on the board right now. Looks like
there's a lot of players that want to prove themselves, like you guys said. Like, there's definitely a lot of players like, I'm not just an online player. I can play offline. I can press buttons off screen.
Let's be jumping into hopefully our next game.
Lord.
All right, looks like we're ready to go.
Right. Let the intros rock.
We're going to kick things off. Baylina up against Han Rashid.
All right, go back into it.
Now, this is a character we don't typically see Baylina utilize very much. It's quite infamously known for a very dangerous mix-heavy solo.
Oh, the 4-3 check.
Yeah, very solid at the moment. Beautiful flawless block. Gonna get the punish and the 1-1 tornado.
Bro, that man did nothing to you. Why would you throw him like that? He was just hanging. My goodness. Han has no respect to the people that's dead.
He's a god. He can do whatever he wants.
Oh, he didn't have to bar the KB. Oh, no, he did. But he just decided to do it.
Oh.
Side?
It's full low. Good interruption there from Han Rashid. Doesn't quite get the 1-1 up full crushing blow. Checks with one push.
Oh,
there it is.
Gonna break? Oh, we got wing kicks. Oh, wait, not that though. Chip though. All right, huh?
There's a lot of matchup knowledge being shown here from Han Rashid. I'm actually quite impressed in that respect. A lot of challenging.
The thing about Fujin that I really like about Han's Fujin is his movement. And that's just the thing that makes it character. Han is a person that will make you whiff because how fast he's zipping across the screen.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous in that sense. Like, his character has a busted movement.
Like, you see that? Yeah! He literally he moved so fast that he was able to get the punish on glow.
Insane. Gonna check. Gotta be careful. Keep in mind how much he did. He was what the end of that string last time.
All right.
1-1.
Ooh, here there. Ooh, that conversion. Yo, Han. He wants to win.
Jump 1 to down 4 to tornado kicks.
Okay, Han,
No,
you
he's
just
just showing
you
off.
just
He's
like,
showing
okay, no,
off.
I ain't respect you no more. You just be a meme. I don't like it no more. I hope he loses round.
Oh, unfortunately puts himself in the corner. Things are looking too hot for Baylina right now, but it's a big down 2. Gonna get the backwards throw. It's going to work with, but fatal blow both in play.
Like a fatal? No. Lost what?
Oh, probably thought a throw was coming. Just enough.
All right, Baylina. Showing size on life.
Evening out the board a little bit.
Oh, the throw once again. Get back over there in the corner. Give me my glaive back.
Go for the full vault. Just currently wants to just bully him in the corner. Wise decision, nothing he's standing for.
Yo, Baylina right now, with the momentum from D, the throws. She's getting a lot of bounds off throws.
This is a very tidy game for Baylina right now. Looks like she's woken up a little bit.
Oh,
we can't
that's
do
right. Back 2 actually whiffs because of that. Let's go KB. Balls block? No. Oh, you didn't have to do it.
Oh, wake up down 1.
I like the disrespect.
Uses to challenge Baylina's offense. Definitely very, very possible for a comeback to come in. But a lot of work has to be done from Han.
Oh, it came back to that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the over-reliance on back 2 is maybe an issue when it comes to a character with a glow that really removes that projectile game.
Oh! Like no, he drops it after me death.
Catch you later. Oh,
Yes, that's it.
Token CGL players rooting for their teammate right
Be
now.
in the background supporting the girl as usual.
He's looking very, very solid from Baylina. It seems like Han kind of lost his composure. I think him showing off in that second game right there came to bite him.
When that was wake up on 3. Han going right back into it. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Han is known for getting oh my God! Han is known for getting his gut smashed. Jeez.
Ooh,
All right, punish. No, he didn't get punished.
Swinging. Both players swinging at the moment.
No punish on that either. But Han is the person that I've noticed that he gets a little flustered. He will go right back into it and not take that time.
Just a jump over. Beautiful throw tech from Baylina.
Oh, it's back to tech.
Unfortunately, with the end of Delia's dance.
Yeah, I like that waist breakaway too.
Back into that corner, looking for the movement.
Down 2.
Big down 2.
Bro. Now, will she wake up fatal? But bro, again, no, the tech. Nice Baylina.
Very close.
That down 2. Koichi is getting hyped for the girl in the background. Baylina. Definitely in control for this set.
Things looking, Han's got a lot of work to do. He's definitely putting in the effort.
She has been challenging Nitrous Kick really well. Like anytime he takes his guys to try to chase down, she has been doing really well with that. And nice success rate. See, anytime he's taking the air.
Very good challenge with Nitro Kick and of course it down to itself. Very cool matchup knowledge being shown.
But don't count Han out.
Oh, looking for a movement.
Definitely do not count Han out at all. Big jump in. Ooh, short hop.
Going home and factory. Out of the air. Oh, with a fair bit of life lead.
Ooh,
But
Peter
the
Pan through the
catch.
air. Just doesn't care. Oh, that's what he is.
That's gonna be it. There's a meter.
He got the bar
game.
just in time for that too.
Ooh. Very close and aggressive game between these two.
Definitely.
Thing is, I think Hon has to reconsider some of his options of actually trying to attack Baylina in the corner. That down two, absolute menace.
Oh, goes under with the back two. That back two is a high. Oh, another short hop.
Currently has no sticks and butter to work with. Back one.
All right, push. The throw? Oh, he tried to bait it out right there. Ooh, his kicks. Oh, so look, that wasn't KB.
Down one, back 1-1.
Down. No, he tried to go for it. That's down two. No, he didn't go for it.
Crushing blow.
What's the damage?
Damage left on the
To the
table.
front. Tries to shim. -8 on that. Chip, no punish either. The mind game behind spinning the bar knot.
Big players being so unbelievably
no.
patient. It's going to come to
Fatal.
this.
No, just get it. The throw. She's going to do stand two in the fatal. She's going to do stand two in the fatal. She's going to do, if she gets close enough, she's going to do it.
Oh, look at oh, forward free into fatal blow.
Wavies. Oh my God, that man was swimming.
Han was definitely keeping an eye out for that for sure. For sure. That's now one game apiece for both Han and Baylina. Very back and forth game between these two.
Yeah, it's very, very intense.
The game is yet to devolve in full fist flinging, but I'm sure you will probably get there.
All right, everybody putting down. Yeah, a lot of Baylina supporters in the chat.
Let's see what
All right, let's get the air there. Doesn't confirm it's a kick spot, gents. That is a free OS. Oh wait, speaking of kicks. Punish. No, he doesn't get it.
No.
That recovery is effectively good.
Yeah, Han's shown so much incredible matchup knowledge in this game, but it seems like it's kind of forcing him many instances on capitalizing on that knowledge.
Baylina has been, she's been taking throws and she's been very annoying with the glaive, but her down twos especially. The down twos and the nitro kicks, I feel like she's getting the most miles off of. But she cannot keep doing that. Straw hop once again from Han. The down two once again, the conversion, yes.
Oh, down two is L turn.
Down two again. Oh, she tried to get it, but he meter burns it late. All right. Anything, just a throw.
Baylina can really bully Han, but gets out the corner for the Spencer meter.
One side. The down two again.
Down
She
two.
just, down two again. Oh, she tried it.
I respect the attempt.
Slide into the DMs at the fatal. No, because Peter Pan's out of there.
Now,
Slide, the slide, the throw, escape fail,
Escape
strike
fail.
throw, strike throw, strike throw. Oh,
flawless block, this man!
Wasting my time.
it's tough. Baylina taking control of the set. This is the decisive game 3, by the way. The punish. Oh,
Uh-oh. Both players looking to feed each other out. Forward 3 into air cannon. Back 2.
Baylina's staying so patient right now. I gotta give her props for this.
Playing
Bolt.
very, very solid. Very,
Sweet.
very well.
Punish. No, the second one hit him in the cabeza. Other side.
1-1. Goes for the hop over.
Bro, I feel like Baylina's been watching Han's tapes. She's been extremely patient, waiting for. She's like literally waiting for the poke to happen after the Skywalker. Ooh, dope KB, arrow to the head.
I believe that might have been actually a down 2 attempt. I did hear the sound of the pull itself. Which is a little bit too
Early on that, yeah. You were down too early when you get a throw. You will get thrown. Oh, she woke up, stand 2. Alright, down 4
air
in the
cannon.
push.
Oh, just dash up throw.
See the movement?
This man is
Under it again, but he tried to miss it down 2. Oh, the jump back tree.
summoning all the trees for Shauna.
This is a decisive game 3 right now. Alright, another throw. Remember back in the day when you could have 2 throw KDs?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was scary.
Crying.
Imagine Fujin during that time. Oh.
Ooh.
Undisputed. Top 3. You know what I mean?
Monster. What a catch out of the air. Honestly, I rarely see that actually be used.
Oh, that was a escape fail. Kitana, I mean, Jade. Oh.
What a beautiful scope out there by Han. Gonna move back. Forward 3, down 4, gets the
Oh, that was
throw.
definitely down 2. I heard it. I heard that pole extend. Oh, nice side kick.
Nice, gonna land the
Nice
ball.
kick.
That one nitro cake, possibly keeping in mind the idea of land that crushing blow.
The throw. hot breath coming right back at you. That's the first floor, bro.
Yeah, no.
Stays in front.
Yet to use that nitro kick,
Lost
KB.
one. No, just go. That's KB.
Yeah, that's it. Gonna cash out on the damage. That's a nice 25%. Definitely looking to cash out as much KB damage on the table as possible. Fatal blow in play. Throws the body.
Yo, she can kill.
Yeah,
she
she
kill
can
off this.
100%.
Dash up into down 2 and
Has to be careful.
Stand to the
Can't
fatal.
get too happy.
That's
Press
it.
That's it.
She didn't confirm
the damage.
Why didn't you
Just get the
confirm?
first sack.
It's gonna cost
She's
you.
not.
The down 2 from
Wow.
Baylina is going to take it.
Even she can't believe it.
Why did she do that? She gave everybody in this room, in the chat, a heart attack. Because why? You didn't confirm it to fatal blow. Spin the sack. In the wise words of Splash Man. Spin the sack always. Literally, y'all don't understand. My heart dropped, bro. My heart just dropped. Why did she not spin it, bro?
Could very well be tournament
You gotta
nerves in play
spin that,
right
bro.
there, but I'm like,
oh my God.
yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone's souls got pulled out, thrown back in, and torn right out again.
She just wanted to play with everybody's emotions. Like, why did she do that? I'm not recovered. I'm not even playing. I'm not recovered, bro. Oh. Gotta compose myself. Ladies and gentlemen, chat, this is gonna be Rashid and Baylina going at it. The score is now 2-1 in favor of Koichi's very own Baylina. We're headed to Shinnok's Bone Temple. I do not expect Han to switch. He does have a Liu Kang, but I didn't expect him to switch at all. He's going to be locked in to Fujin. Big shout out to Shinnok in the background. It's the best. Look at it. Beautiful.
Yeah, you know, just observing, having a great time, very
Punish.
clearly. But
No! Chin check. You got to
Unfortunate.
believe.
Han is started off so incredibly strong at the beginning of the
KB?
set, but wow,
Oh, he not gonna
the very, very first game, yes, but fortunately it's a very different tale right now. He's gotten very comfortable in the matchup.
She's getting so much now, drop it down too.
Yeah,
That was just another down two. You heard it?
Yeah. They heard the sound cue, but
Oh.
he's going to try and close things out very quickly, looking for forbidden crushing blows.
That KB you never see. If somebody gets that KB in a match, I would give you $50. Matter of fact, I would give you 100. It's got to be in a tournament, though.
Yeah, you got to be in touch. That's on the
sorry.
outlands. Uh-oh.
Oh, no, that's not
Wait,
death.
that's not going to be
So
killed.
that's a lot of damage. You give Han Fatal, and does that put her mid-screen?
That is going to put her mid-screen as well. This isn't going to be a too bad situation, but it's how's Han going to challenge this.
He can die from down, too.
Three.
You can die from down, too. Oh, the short hop.
three. We could very well end up getting a game 5 here, and I don't know if my heart can handle it. I
Bro,
gotta be honest.
This has been too much for me, guys. I don't know if I can be able to commentate the rest of these matches out. This is the set right here.
So big down. That's it.
Next ball's block. That's number 2.
Another
Down
down
2.
2. Doesn't get the down 1 on it.
All right.
Back 1-1.
Didn't have the meter, so he just went for kicks. Another throw. On right now on the offensive. Ooh, catches. That was on the start from the down 3.
Yeah,
Wake up.
Space himself very well against Baylina at the
down
moment.
2
but
again.
Another down 2.
Other side. Oh, the short hop.
Short hop for even seeing that actually quite a fair bit.
Ooh, that could be. No,
Challenge.
it's not. That one's.
2, but no one home.
He's just waiting. He's waiting.
Yeah, but
Nancy?
it's
No,
very
get off me,
slow.
Watch some
Devious
toes.
dance.
Overhead.
2.
Yo.
Oh, wow.
Drops this all up 3. No punish. Dash up
Back
into
1
oh,
trades. Get the air push cannon on it.
The
Down
down 2.
two.
She's been converting. The patience from Han, he's scared.
Yeah. Oh my
gets
God.
clipped.
Match
Ah.
point, Baylina.
Is in trouble.
I can't handle this.
He's scared of the down 2?
This is my soul. This is like.
He is scared of the down 2. He keeps jumping. In the
Oh
bonus
my
spot.
God.
Yo, Baylina.
What
Chill
is
out.
this?
All right, here it is.
All right. This could be very good for Han, but my goodness me. Back 1, down 4, gonna slide over to 1-1. They're gonna no down 2 for you.
Down 4 and 2. Let's go. All right, goes the hot back at it. Yo, Baylina right now is cooking with grease. Lots of it.
Feel like boy, very
Oh,
even
jump
at
back.
the moment.
That's a skate fail on
Catches
top of
him.
that.
Skate
That's
fail
unfortunate.
2.
This room, it will literally implode if you guys. I don't think you guys. This room is going to explode if she
1
wins.
down 4.
Nice
So
in there,
many
but let's get it.
strings. Player just feed shove her out, not quite over just yet. Down
We're
4
into
Delia's
it.
dance, gonna get pushed back on it.
Baylina, look, just stand patient. Not moving.
Yeah, just want to be stern.
You
as
got to force the
possible.
situation.
Just quite get it.
All right, another throw.
Backwards throw.
That was so risky.
No fatal blow this
Other
time.
side. Oh! Okay, he just got out of there, though. Oh, that
30
like that was
seconds
KB.
left on the clock. Gotta keep
Time
that
is a
in
factor.
mind.
Time is issue. Gets
Oh!
it.
Gets a
What's
breakaway.
read?
1 goes for the air cannon.
Other side, out of there. Ooh, shots
Oh.
out of.
Fatal blow
Shots
is in
from
play.
KD. The throw, that's going to be it.
throw.
Yo,
Yeah,
Han.
that's it.
Oh, he said.
Oh.
Yeah, y'all didn't see Han, but he put up his fist. He said, nah, I'm not out of this.
My heart and soul. We're going. We're
He's
doing
getting
this again.
booed? He's getting booed? He's
Ooh,
getting booed?
Really?
Hold on. Y'all need to chill.
We're all friends here. We haven't seen each other in like 2 years.
Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Hey, you guys do not see it right now, but you guys can. The crowd is like, you got a crowd of people right next to like Han and Baylina.
Yeah, you can actually see it now.
And they like right there, you can't see it, like right on the side,
Just
on that
the
left side.
frame.
And there's just a crowd of people right there waiting to rush the stage.
So there's 50 people.
This is ridiculous. There's so many people standing up. Everybody's like, man.
Kitana. Fujin.
She's going to. Oh, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this. I do not agree with this. Stick with Jade. Stick with Jade. You have been doing well with Jade.
The choice might be in the case and scenario of wanting to challenge Fujin's air movement for the air fan to shut that down.
She's
But
been doing well. It's just that last. It was just the last.
I know it was. I don't think it's a necessary pick. I get it, but it's definitely not necessary. But
It's like I'd be so sad because when somebody loses like that, it was close, but they don't. They just see that they lost, and I'm like, you could have stayed. I don't agree with this change.
you know what that means? That means less down twos. There's less options of challenging what Fujin has in the corner. Back one, just for the down four.
No fan. She does have the mobility to deal with. She has air fans, so that's decent. But like,
Yeah, definitely look for challenging. Great air to air like Han has the corner to work with again. Oh, fully
the
commits
guts.
to it.
This is not looking good. Wait.
Oh, there's something
Oh,
on the forward
oh,
three.
she has
Goes
a
for the
Indian twist?
overhead. Hello. This is down one, forward two
restand?
to
Yes.
restand.
The
Gonna
throw.
get the throw. Possibly fishing for a crushing blow right there. Oh,
Just Peter Pan out of there. Look at just walking on the air.
Han controlling momentum of this match. It looks like this
Set
character switch
point.
might actually come back to bite Baylina.
Yeah, like this is not a good pick in my opinion. You still stick with Jay. Jay was doing just fine. The character was not the issue. It was the last reads. You were fine.
Yeah, push once again. Honestly, it's kind of Baylina's ballpark in that respect. Being very patient. This
Okay, back dash.
split has really worked out for her.
All right, big
Slowing
line.
down her game plan. Goes for the fan lift. Jump two.
All right,
goes
she
for
might have
another
been.
fan.
She might have heard me talking too much. She might tell me shut up. So hold on. The
Yeah,
momentum right now.
She's gonna crucify you, man. She's gonna crucify you down.
No flaws block.
What's one sign, but Han looking to switch momentum to his side. Gonna take
Double
control
drop.
of that corner.
The down.
Big
Ooh.
down two. It's a turtle.
I don't care if I'm not playing Jade. I still got a down and a 2 button. That's what Baylina just said. She puts herself and Han on
And
set point. Yo.
crowd right now, I can hear them.
Oh my God, it's Indian twist. Down 4 into it. Yo, I'm telling you guys, this place is going to blow up if Baylina takes it.
Oh, that's not a fantastic trade for Han. This
Patience.
is very... With a Indian twist again.
Up 3.
Up three, back 1-1. Start pushing the air cannon, low fan. Gets
Okay.
the throw, escape
Okay,
failed. This is a
big.
scary, scary situation. This
Can't be whiffing like that.
Meaty string.
Short hop. Yes.
Three, possibly looking.
The low. But no.
doesn't quite get
The
it.
throw.
Another
Hold on.
escape
This is
fail.
scary. This is scary. This is scary. This is scary.
Oh,
Fatal
that
blow.
fatal blow is in play. Goes
No
for
punish.
another meter.
It's Indian twist.
It always going to take one whiff, one wrong move, and then that's it. Closed out.
Yo, yo, yo,
Advanced
yo,
movement.
yo,
It goes for
yo.
low
I
fan.
like this. The low
Forward
ends up
three,
fatal.
the fatal
Han
blow.
is going to take it, and he popped off too. He got up. He said, "Oh yeah, that's it." He said,
Han
said-
feels, senses the rage.
Hey, you saw-
He senses the
he said,
rage.
She said, "Handshake, handshake, good games."
But
He
GG's
said, "Good games."
all around.
Hey, he saw. He said, "Hey, calm down." He told the crowd, "Calm down, calm
Yeah.
down."
With all due respect, we do have to say great games from both of these players. That was a very back and forth set. Like, wow. Wow, that was the most intense set I think we've
God.
actually had for this set.
Oh my goodness. It was just so many factors towards the end, but like looking back on it, I wish Baylina, I really wish she stayed with Jade. I feel like she would have did so much more.
100%.
Like she should have.
It wasn't a character issue. It was
was
a
read.
decision issue.
Like that's the thing. Like when it comes down to those moments, like it is not necessarily your character that is always the issue. It's sometimes your decision making, as he just said, or it's just those last minute reads. It's not even like you were playing bad. It's just the last read you made one wrong decision and then it cost you. And that's what happened that last game in that game 4 when Han tied it up. That last read, he gets right, she gets wrong, and that was it. It was still very close.
It's too close, man. Maybe, remember, down but not out. Still can have the run back, and
Yes.
I would pay to see that run
I would
back,
like to see that
mind
run back
you.
too.
But we gotta keep in mind as well, one of the most important things when it comes to talking about fighting games, and even with what we saw there, was the difference between a player's mentality and a character.
Yes.
You know, sometimes a character can drag someone down. You know, I remember for the longest amount of time, I'm going to bring him up again, VGY, the character Shao. For the longest time, considered bottom 3, bottom 5 in the entire game.
That boy cheeks. Sorry.
Yeah, but then the character switched to Johnny Cage, Liu Kang. The results started to stack up one top of each other, which is a perfect sign of a character limiting what someone can
Character can hold you back, Stento. You can have excellent neutral, but your character can be terrible. I'm sorry, it's just how it is.
Attitude and mindset can also be applied to that. And unfortunately, what we saw there may have been a case of someone's confidence not being fully there for the character, because, you know, that isn't a character we typically associate Baylina with,
Yes.
which, you know, that very well could have been the case in scenario.
Oh my gosh, guys, that was just like that was like
That was
our fourth
insane.
match. Was that our fourth match?
I
Like,
don't know, I felt like it was going on for a while.
there's so much stuff happening in the background, guys. I'm trying to focus. But yeah, we're gonna be. I believe we're getting our next match set up. I feel like there was actually a lot of upsets off stream that we are not available with. Remember, you guys, we can't see it right now, but you guys can type in !bracket anytime in the chat if you want to check things out. There's been a lot of stuff going on. A whole bunch of people talking. I see Fierce. I see Ninja Killer. I see King Gambler over here talking with Deoxys. It's just so much action going on. Yes, we got some players over here on set.
It's nice seeing everyone here gathering and really
Yes.
kind of enjoying this offline experience. I know everyone has missed everyone. I know for many, including myself, this is my first time meeting many of the US players who I've been very fortunate to interact with overseas. And we hope we're able to bring that experience to you guys at home. You know, you guys might not be here, but we appreciate all the love and support you guys are bringing here through Twitch, chat, and even just watching this.
Yes, you guys are very much appreciated. Right now, like, it's been a lot of energy just dispersed right now. There's literally people talking everywhere. Just a good time. Remember, like, I like to tell people, like, when it comes to these events, yes, there's money to be made at these events, but also treat it like a vacation. You're seeing your friends for the first time. I mean, I met HBT.
Yeah, this
Wrong
is
type person. You mean just like other players you're playing with? Like, remember, we've been on quarantine lockdown for the longest. We've been playing with these people that we've probably got to know for like the entire year, and you get to meet them for the first time. It's not just about playing the video games. We have Orlando, Florida to explore, or any state for that matter that you meet in. Like, please take that time, not just play the game. Don't focus all on the game. Have fun. Treat it as a vacation. I'm telling you guys, you will have so much more fun in events if you treat it as a vacation.
It's a great opportunity as well because, again, going back in the whole situation of being cut off from this section of the world for a long time, I'm not going to lie to you, I've been craving to actually travel to the US ever since lockdown was imposed.
Yes.
Like, I love traveling out here because our cultures from the UK to the US are very similar in many different ways, but also very different. And it's quite fun to see the differences in how it kind of works in that respect.
Same with communities. Like, I love watching players from other regions. Like, you can always see different play styles. Like, people just think it's different play styles within the U.S. You just see how other countries and regions play. That I love watching EU players. I love watching, especially people like in Waz's community, in Australia, and the Asian community. Their play styles are so distinctive, and you can just always see it. And it's so good to see all those communities come together at events like this, and you get to see those showcased.
And also saying that, I do believe we do have a Wasminator here with a Spuda.
Wasminator.
Yeah, Wasminator has traveled all the way here.
Okay. Wasminator and Spuda, I both saw them over here. But next match, ooh, this is definitely. I think this is winner's side because Patient Impulse is back down.
Oh, my heart.
And who is
My
he?
heart handle this.
Is that? Who's that? I can't recognize who's next to him.
I can't quite tell.
Is that Twixie? No, that's not Twixie. That can't be Twixie. I don't recognize who's next to him, but they out here. It's looking like it's gonna be trouble so far. It's definitely gonna be trouble so far. Like, jeez. Also, guys, there's so many other services. Smash going on. There's Grand Blue right in front of us as well. Guilty Gear as well. Like, if you guys support K7, K7 is also playing the Guilty Gear. We got Street Fighter. We got what else we got here? Tekken. Like, it's so much going on. That main stage tomorrow. Remember, guys. So we're doing pools today. Top 48 also today. Top 16 is going to be tomorrow on Saturday, and top 8 is going to be at 4 p.m. tomorrow. It's
There's a lot going
It's
down.
a lot going on right now. Like, this is we're in a small portion of the venue. We're not even in the main stage, but the main, oh my goodness.
Oh, yeah,
so
we
much.
are simply 1/4 of a stop
Literally.
sign right now. There's tons more action coming your way. And I don't know how, but these games are going to get better. And
Yes.
I don't know how I'm going to handle it. I'm going to be honest with you.
My heart is going to explode. My voice is going to be gone. This jersey is going to be ripped. No,
Yeah.
this jersey cost me a lot, so I can't do that. No, this jersey's not going to be ripped at all. But, like, it's a lot going on, guys. I'm telling you guys, it's a lot.
Fantastic.
And remember, guys, you can join in on the action. Don't just think you could be a spectator. You don't even got to come to play. You can come to spectate and meet as well. It's time to fellowship. It's time to have fun. But make sure, you stay clean, get shots, vaccinated, nose clean, all that, COVID tests. Make sure. We don't want it to spread, okay? We don't want it to spread. We want to bring these events back for good. We do not want to go back to the same state again. So please, 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 make sure you're safe first before you come out.
Yeah, take care, everyone. Look after yourselves. So, it allows us to bring you some of this Mortal Kombat action. But I believe both our players, one being Impulse, and I can't quite tell or figure out who the player is on the right-hand side, but you guys can see it.
Like I said, we in that time, like, you meet all your online friends, but you never seen their face.
Yes.
And then you see their face, like, oh,
It's the
that's
perfect example of that.
Oh, this is you. You know what I love? Like back in the Xbox days when you talk with your friends, and then you had this image of how they looked by how they talked. And then you never knew how it was until then.
Okay, thank you very much, Twitch chat. You guys are actually the savior, letting us know that it's Salisbury. Was it
Like Salisbury steak? Oh, yeah, okay, I'm hungry.
But yeah, things are looking very, very excited.
Yeah, we got Salisbury steak on the left, Patient Impulse on the right. I will call him Salisbury steak. I'm sorry. It's just because I'm hungry. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize, but that definitely sounds like it will sound good right now. Actually, I remember that. Does he play Sindel?
I'm not too sure.
Oh no, he looks like he's on Kano. I hate
Holding
Kano, by the way.
I mean, to be fair, the character's kind of turned into an utter gorilla monster from, well, basically the character over the course of time has just been bullying people, and it kind of goes hand in hand with the character.
I hate Kano. Like,
it's like one of those things, right? It's great to watch a great Kano at work. It's awful to be at the receiving end.
I don't like watching. Like, Bio Kano, you know what? Kanos are cool to watch, but then I think about playing it, as you just said, it's just like,
The
why did you
player
change
mentality.
the point to where down 4 and hit is so plus I can't get the punish? Like that right there makes me so upset. Like he is literally, in my opinion, he's actually a sleeper top 5.
He's
Like
a
he can deal with everyone on that upper bracket pretty good, honestly, and especially with Biopool. Biopool is like, it's 14 frames, sucks you in, full combo, and activates you out of breakaway.
I remember how many people slept on it for the longest amount of time and then got brought out against Dragon when Rewind.
Rewind did it. We played.
Yep.
Got man, like everybody was like, man, Kano's out. Yeah, Kano's been out here. I've been telling you, Kano is like the #1 person I hate to play against.
Well,
I cannot stand fighting a Kano. If I see a Kano in my bracket, I'm just like, I almost have a mental breakdown. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like, oh my God, I gotta guess.
well, you got to keep in mind as well what I pointed out. When it comes to the variation system, there's so much versatility to it, right? And when a character like Kano can challenge what Cetrion does,
That's good.
it's scary.
That's a good character. You literally like negated a hands down top 3 character, and you can deal with it. You're a pretty good character if you can.
Oh boy, looks like we're channeling some RoboCop here. Okay, I think this is the first RoboCop we've actually seen today, at least on stream. How does this work in this matchup? Because I feel like the teleport's going to be quite an important factor.
Teleport's going to be a big factor, but RoboCop has that he can chase, and also he can just straight up, like, he has the health to tank it. Like, he has the extra 100.
True.
So that's what it, like, really, I don't know why they decided to give this man an extra 100 health, and he's a zoner, and he has good movement. Like, you gave a
They
zoner.
took the life from Cetrion and just
gave it to him. Like, you gave a zoner more health.
Yeah.
Why would you give a zoner the most health in the game? And you give him good movement. Like,
There are a lot of questions, and unfortunately, I don't have the answers for that.
GCP Fine is going against a Thunder God.
You would like to test my abilities
To determine the goodness of your soul.
through combat.
Yeah, he's definitely not good for this. Ladies and gentlemen, chat, it's going to be SalsburyTorso versus Patient Impulse. Did he neutral duck a mid command grab? His mid command grab sucks, by the way. I'm sorry.
It is not quite as strong.
What? You know,
I got nothing.
I
got
can't even
nothing,
tell you.
man.
I don't even want to say that was an input. I don't want to say he even did that on purpose. That was definitely an accident. Oh, big launch.
Oh, that's definitely
Like cancel.
a read and a big call out on the jump right there.
Oh, teleports, he reads it. Flames. All right,
Oh, goes to
good
the
shots.
gunshot.
Ooh, down boys, you're gonna get a punish.
Full
Launch.
combo punish.
A knee. Oh no, he didn't.
Oh.
Knee. Did 4-2.
Thinking about that mid command grab, always going to be a threat.
Gotta be careful because impulse overhead. He can't. He will confirm 2-1 into that conversion was nice. Salisbury. The steak man. TSU's very young.
Fight.
This is gonna. Oh, this is winners finals of the pool. Oh, that's a big punish.
Very important. Very important moving forward.
He thought the breakaway was coming, that's why he dropped it. Oh my God,
Cash
judo
out,
chop to the
27%.
head. Oh, the flawless block. Oh, these boys are
Another
gaming.
flawless block.
Oh, he
Oh,
tried to
big down
take
two.
that man's chin off. Man.
For that knee check, 4-3-2, 4-3-2 again, into the flamethrower.
All right. Oh, goes man grab.
Command grab,
Hey.
no one home.
All right, but look at it. Like we said, extra health. He still has to work time to work with.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
still alive.
He's not dead.
No.
Magic. Oh,
Okay. That extra health.
Everyone has a
that health is glimmering through right now.
Final round. Fight.
So low. Gets him to grab again.
All right.
2 times.
Oh, you whiffing like that? No, you can't be out here fighting your demons. Come on now. RoboCop, I know you've been dealing with a lot of trauma lately, but no, you can't be right like that.
Oh, you've already used that, friend. You got to be careful. Minimize your damage.
Oh, command grab. Walking down to the corner. Look at this walk down, man.
Teleport, as expected.
Oh, the flawless block once again from Impulse. No meter to extend. Oh, he doesn't get the punish. No meter once again, though.
The roll.
Overhead. Short hop. The throw, I like that.
Great checks right now from Impulse. But the
Oh,
wake up
no
3-2.
performance to fatal. Oh! The throw.
Don't
Still
feel
got
like
extra
you
health,
do.
so still
Yeah,
good.
he's not dead.
Oh, but he
Ooh.
reads the roll and Impulse. Yo.
Impulse got more and more comfortable as that match went on. Really, really good stuff there.
Stay composed, though.
Yeah, very, very much so. Great composure from both players. Quite surprised again with the RoboCop. I didn't think we'd actually see a RoboCop in winning.
Sadly, Sunio could not make it. Full recovery to Sunio. Big shout out to Sunio out there. He did sadly was not able to ascend because of COVID, but hope he does well. He was also going to be another RoboCop in play. But hey, we got Salisbury here. Mistake, man.
Wish him all the best. Stay safe, stay well, stay strong.
Oh, big punish. All right, claim though. I'm going to dash up command grab. No.
Oh,
That was definitely a command grab into it.
absolutely. Unfortunately, it's a little bit of a finicky command grab, not traditionally like the back-forward motions as we associate with these fighting games.
Oh, we love 2 directional mid command grabs out here. Kodo boys. We have not seen a combo yet, though, actually.
That is true, but the end is never nigh, as I do believe we do have an Aztec here as well.
Oh, no, Aztec actually couldn't unfortunately make. Oh my God, the KD throw. But we do have Pop-Tart. But Aztec sadly could not make it. He actually did say that he was not able to make it as well.
Fight.
Oh no, you can't be whiffing like that. All right, takes info. Another confirm.
Of course, that's putting a lot of work to deplete that massive life bar, but
Oh
nice.
no!
Bye-bye, baby maker.
The cojones gone.
Oh, this is cheeky. Okay.
All right, command grab. He jumps it, but oh, he gets out of there, out of dodge, just like that. But he gets punished. That could have been a lot worse though.
Looking to call out that teleport right now.
Oh my
Throws
gosh, those are
trash.
great.
Everything. Throws everything in the kitchen sink. My goodness me.
Okay.
I can fight him.
All right, on the launch. Down 2.
Yeah, fatal blow is now in play. It's going to be quite scary.
Yeah, a 4-3 into fatal can kill. Anything
I'm
can
just
be
waiting for a raw fatal blow and a read of a teleport.
Oh no.
Trying to force him in
You're
that
gonna see a riot shield come at you full swing. Oh, that's it.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, confirms immediate to fatal. Now he didn't have to spin fatal because I believe he had the bar. He guarantees a down 2 off of it. But secure the sack, secure the game.
Yep. Sometimes it's just worth closing it out as quick as possible.
Final round. Fight.
Go for the gunshot.
All right.
Interaction with the
Oh, that
background.
teleport, and he catches it. Oh no, he gets the back dash, but he didn't commit. All right, but he caught him with him once again. Yeah, RoboCop has been fighting Casper and his uncles a little bit, man. That's ridiculous. All right, gets the needle.
The long
Go
grab.
check.
What's gonna
Oh
be?
no, other side. That stand 1 was kind of stubby right there.
It's
Oh,
in the
no.
corner. Oh, just getting
Bro.
caught, just getting caught.
All right,
check.
command
Oh
grab.
no.
Command grab again. No, it goes for knee.
Excellent.
Conversion. Other side.
Yeah, wants to get out that corner as soon as
Oh,
possible.
block and gets the throw. That's not depth though, because guess what? Got more extra health. The impulse with the patience.
Playing incredibly well in this matchup right now. Seems actually as the game has gone on, he's just been adapting, getting more and more comfortable with Salisbury's approach.
His reads on the up three and the rolls has been great, and he's been punishing pretty much every time. And impulse, like he's one of the Raidens I've seen like really pioneered. When he's in, he hasn't been doing that as much, but when you're in the corner, he will do a double teleport, so you'll switch your wake up, and your up three will hit the other way, and he'll get the punish, and it's
cheeky.
so irritating.
So cheeky.
Like, oh my goodness. Care to select? He's gonna think about it for a second.
Maybe a variation switch of sorts. Very well could be a case.
Now, would a trap make a difference with the person teleporting all over the place? No.
No, I don't believe we're going to see that change at all.
It's taking that second.
I think RoboCop's now channeling his inner Power Ranger by looks
Yes,
of
he
his
has to be.
costume.
Shout out to all my SPD fans out there. SPD fans was the GOAT one, in my opinion. That's just me. All right, we're on the best stage in the game.
Fight.
All right, Charles over down 4. Yo, patience,
Again.
spacing.
That space
Been
is
too good.
that has been honestly Salisbury's biggest weakness here. His overcommitment to strings and honestly, Impulse's patience, no pun intended, to just
Ooh,
walk
that
back.
was so good.
Uh-oh.
He did 4-3 into flamethrower to get rid of the high gap, and that was so good. The throw. Big kick to the face. Line of
Like a strike. There's the teleport. No damage, just big chip damage, mind you. But, oh,
Wow, 4 and 2 gunshots. Yo, but your game fatal blow is scary. Command grab. Oh, he jumps it. Fatal blow. Oh, no, it's too slow.
catch it in time.
Oh, he teleported, and that's going to be neat. Chip is the issue. Oh, man. He had the read, but fatal blow was a tad bit too slow.
Salisbury bringing things back. One round on the board, but you know, the reverse free over this would be very impressive, but it's a lot of
another
work.
conversion.
And against Impulse, very difficult.
Bro, why does he walk him down so far? That's ridiculous. Okay. Big launch. To the corner.
Catching the knee, good
Bro,
teleport.
yo, Impulse, I need you to chill out. You do not need to be breaking people's ankles like that. There was no, oh, that was command grab with him, but, all right, choke him out to the corner. There was no reason for him to just, like, he crossed them up.
That was
How you get your ankles broken on a ship?
man's looking to style.
Oh, SKB. Yo, it's not looking good right
Yeah,
now.
not quite dead.
Overhead.
RoboCop.
The throw? No. The false block. Command
Come
grab.
on, grab. Oh, this is
He can take it. The
Ooh, the up three.
up three is just so, it's so anticlimactic to win with an up three, man.
Ooh. Now also
Fight.
match point.
Oh, he tried
for
to
Impulse. Four.
Knee.
For Flames. Checking
Another
the
knee.
knee.
Another knee.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
gonna add
God.
up slowly but surely.
Yo,
Just getting
Impulse,
caught.
where's your block button? Yo, okay. Okay, there you go.
Okay, we can see it come back and changing of the tide right now.
Cancels it. So,
Beautiful
whoa.
cancel.
Did it confirm it too? Teleports out of the way. Back into.
Oh,
Oh, he tried to go for knee. Gonna get clipped.
gotta be careful, gotta be patient. Currently, Salisbury has no sticks of butter to work with.
No, that's not death, but that's a lot of damage. No. Oh, what is he going for?
Purposely dropped it, possibly
What is-
wanting it just
What is he
staggering.
doing? That's it.
Oh my god!
Patient Impulse is going to take it 3-0 over Salisbury State.
That was quite a game between these two. Though Salisbury isn't too happy with the outcome of that match, but played very, very well for the most
See how many
part.
4-3s?
Yeah.
Just eat?
Yeah,
You
those
get
are
kicked
lot.
in the face.
I think we must have seen about 6, 8 of those just land by themselves.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm an advocate for saying that, you know, you pay $60 for your controller. You can press whatever button you want. You can use whatever button you want. But there's a time and a place to press the block button. That was the
Confirm?
time
No.
and the place to press the block button. Like, you pay $60, you can press whatever you want. But there's a time to press the block button, and that was definitely the time. Towards the end of that match, there was no blocking going on. But Patient Impulse is definitely going to be advancing on into, he just made that winner.